This is Dolynny TV. Sorry about the momentary lag there between getting me ready and getting the stream ready. Yeah, this is game 2 of our preseason here on Dolynny TV. Of course, I flat up straight missed the other Vancouver game because the story goes as such, and it's going to sound comical, but it is what it is. The construction crew working down the street, which is on a main pivotal street here in town, actually cut the cable that supplies all of one internet provider to the entire town that is on said internet provider. So with that in mind, what does that mean? I was on that internet provider, and that meant bang bang boom, I didn't have internet till about 11:30 that night. So that really sucked. Missed the game. Trying to make up for it now. Let's get to it is obviously what I'm going to say as we sit. With 5 of you guys tuning in right now, we're going to wait for Sportsnet to boot up. And what I should have, as you guys know, always try to have the... Nope, that's not what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Hold on, hoping this is working. And it should be working. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on. We'll have to just play that out. Welcome in, Renan, howdy, Todd, and Radwin as well. Sorry, guys. This is totally out to lunch. I don't know why my scoreboard's not working here, so let me just re-enter the link, and we should be able to get that going, hopefully, here, and get something out of it. I don't know why the scoreboard's not working. Game day rocking, you betcha. Yes, sir, it's game day, and we're going to sit here and talk all about the game as it happens live on Sportsnet 1 this evening. If you are in Canada, you want to tune in to Sportsnet 1. It is on TV. You can watch it at home, and we'll be good. We still get Vancouver announcers. Why? You know what? Kevin Quinn, Lou DeBrusque, they take the time slow. They take things slowly here. So I don't know what's going on here. This is brutal. So let me just cancel that. Okay. And let me see if I can go get ourselves the scoreboard here for this game between the Oilers and the Canucks. It's a 7 o'clock start, as you very well know. Let me see if I can... There we go. We should have the scoreboard now. Bing, bang. Boom. You're going to see it all fancy up. And there we go. We are flying now. And all I have to do is pop out the chat. And we've got things underway here, ladies and gentlemen, as that one makes that there. Make that go there, and holy crap, you'd think I was prepared for this one, but unfortunately I am not. That was not something I was really exactly prepared for some reason today. I don't know why not, but picture in picture, large, nope, that's not what I want. Holy crap. And we got Dan Murphy. Come on, you can't get Gene. These guys are going to be kidding me here. Full screen. Nope, not full screen. What am I doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what I'm doing. So there we go. That should be good. Having a little bit go. Yeah, it's brutal. I don't know what I'm doing here. This has been it's been a brutal go. I can't seem to get Sportsnet now to pop up the way I want it to. There we go. That's what I want. Bang. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nurse should get your... Oh, geez. What are we doing? What are we doing? In Bully Tamara, I'm hoping for the best for you. Hoping for the best. And about Vancouver announcers. Yeah, there they are. Is that still... Yeah, that's John Shorthouse. News to me, I know. And can I give the stream link, Troy? It is... it's on Sportsnet 1 tonight. It's not a stream link. It's on Sportsnet 1. And there's a fly. Alright, you go kill it. And how's your evening going? Sean, my evening's going well. So far, so far. The Oilers hoping... give me something to cheer about tonight. We'll find out. And Todd, you're in Canada. Well, you should tune into Sportsnet 1, either on Sportsnet Now or on your TV set, and you should be good to go. And Troy, you get a shout out every time I mention your name. That's the way it works. And we're in Edmonton for this one tonight, so for whatever reason they have the Canucks announcers doing it. I don't know. Every year in the preseason, it seems the Canucks broadcast team is always working all their games, so it is just what it is. I don't know if Canucks have more money or Sportsnet puts more emphasis in the Canucks. It is what it is, and that's what we'll leave. So let's go get this going. What you guys want to see right now is the lineups, and the lineup stands as such. Let me blank the board, And the lineup is Nygaard, McLeod, Neal. That's the pseudo top line, not according to Dave Tippett, the top line, but it is pseudo the top line. Yurko, Marudi, Chiasson, Benson, Haas, Russell, Granlund, Malone. Peluso finds himself in a game for the second time. Don't ask me, I don't know. And Clefbaum, Persson, Samorukov, Benning, Lowe, Jones. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's your D pairings. And then Koskinen will play half of this game, followed then by Starrett, who will play the other half. And that leads me into the topic du jour right now, is the fact that somehow I missed the simple fact that Stuart Skinner has been sent down to the AHL Farm Club in Bakersfield, and that means we sit with 4 goalies in camp right now. So what do we got? That third line looks like it could be. Benson won't make the team. That's seeming to be the way it's going, and I'm not too upset with that. And we're hoping to win tonight, of course. And Keegan gets a game. Yes, he does. He does. So we're excited to see what Keegan Lowe can bring tonight on the third pair with general manager. The Oilers are hitting the ice. That's what you need to know. You need to know the Edmonton Oilers have hit the ice. They're on Sportsnet 1 tonight, and here we can go for a good night of hockey. Everybody greeting the Oilers as they go live now, you betcha. As the Oilers versus Canucks preseason game number 2 of the doubleheader. The Canucks are starting Jacob Markstrom, so we're going to be in tough. Jacob Markstrom, the normal starting goaltender for the Vancouver Canucks, so it is what it is tonight against them. We got to try and battle through a tough one, that's for sure. But we'll get it done. We'll fly and figure it out, so we'll be fine tonight. Neal is the real deal so far. Well, we'll find out what he features with Mr. Ryan McLeod on the top line tonight. Pseudo top line. Keegan Lowe with GM. I know, brutal. And Dan Murphy, you know what? Dan Murphy's been there a long time. You have to give credit where credit is due. The Western broadcasters for Sportsnet were in their jobs for a long time, right? Roger Millions was around for a long time. And they did well for each of their teams. Roger Millions, Gene Principe still with us. Dan Murphy over in Vancouver. So, James Neal, everybody's talking about James Neal. Everybody likes James Neal. Everybody's all about James Neal. James Neal is what it is. Todd, your favorite player is Nuge. That's a pretty good favorite player to have, I'd say. And they've got, that's a nice little animation they've got on that center ice logo. Looks pretty mint. Your green nurse for whatever? No, come on, Radwin. We don't need to be talking craziness here. We need to keep her civil tonight. We need to go get ourselves a W. You know I would never do nurse for Weber. Where do we find the cap space? Can't find the cap space for nurse. Did I see the Biggio cycle? No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I missed the Biggio cycle. And it is what it is. Yeah, nurse is overrated. Well, what do you call Shea Weber at whatever he's making? Craziness. Absolutely craziness. Robert Clark now doing the national anthems for our Edmonton Oilers and Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, it's just one. And Todd, we don't need to get into that kind of language and start yelling at each other. We just need to keep it civil. And might as well put him center. Well, you know what? Tonight we're going to see what Ryan McLeod has. I think tonight's the make or bust game for Ryan McLeod. There he is on the bench. There's Joakim Nygaard, Thomas Yurko, then you've got Cooper Marody behind him. Everybody looking good, and it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out for us tonight, because obviously you look at those D pairings a little bit, right? You figure in those D pairings. I'll show you those D pairings one more time. And right there, nope, that's my browser graphic. I want that. Clefbaum Persson, we know what we're going to get out of it. We're hoping we know what we're going to get out of it. Samorukov, Benning. Benning was fantastic last game I watched, so we should be fine there. Lowe Jones is really the only unknown pairing tonight, so we're hoping to get what we get out of them, and we should be able to get what we want to get out of them. And would I rather have Benning? Well, Benning's pretty good. Michael, welcome in. Michael, glad to see you join us along for another season here on Dolynny TV. Robert Clark done with the anthem, and we are good to rock, as it's going to be out there. Number 91, Gaetan Oss starting up at center. Tyler Benson on the wing, and we're good to go. Preseason against Vancouver last year. Well, sucks that you're missing it this year, I must say. It's Ryan's game, I think, a goal and an assist and 60% in the dot. Ryan McLeod can come out and light things up, we're going to have a very complicated end to camp next week. And that makes things fun. Mikko Koskinen, ladies and gentlemen, your starting goaltender for tonight. We're about to find out if he's improved himself. But we'll find out. That's the tough go. And arena pretty empty. Glad it's preseason. Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Selling a preseason game is tougher than selling a regular season game, but you'd expect you could sell it. For Stollers, that still haunts me. What else were you going to get Talbot for, like a third-round pick? Good luck. We're underway, and the Oilers are in the defensive zone right away. It's a turnover immediately centered, but that is that 5-in, 5-back strategy that Dave Tippett's employing. Stopped a chance to the middle that would have went in last year against Cam Talbot, of all people. John Shorthouse, John Garrett calling the game on Sportsnet 1 this evening, and it's an icing against the Oilers right off the hop. I'd rather have that. Well, you know what? Koskinen's going to be unreal. I bet you this game he's dynamite. Or else blows it up. I'm not sure. One of the two. Kajula for Manning still haunts me. That one's the fair one. Absolutely. Travis Green, third season as Canucks head coach. Well, he's putting together a top line of Barchi, Horvat, and JT Miller tonight. So that's a legit top line for the Vancouver Canucks. And the Oilers are already bobbling the puck in their own zone. Hopefully not much of that continues on tonight, because that would be absolute disaster. Patrick Russell's line out there right now, and we're going to see what they feature. And down in the blocks we go. And around and bang. And we're out of the zone already by a smart outlet pass by Matt Benning. That's what we want to see more of him this year. When does camp end? It ends the end of September, probably around the 29th, 30th. When the final cuts are made, and then we go into the first, second when we get going. And did I hear Line A rumors? I already talked about Line A rumors on the Oilers channel, or on one of my Oilers videos back a few weeks ago. It was a banging video. And the Oilers have some zone time here, guys. I should be paying attention to this, as things are looking good for them right now. Thomas Yurko's line's out there, kind of putting the team through its paces early. And that's going to be Chiasson. He needs to start using his big frame against the boards a little bit more effectively, I must say. Because that's a brutal go. Ethan Bear is the next big thing. I like Bear, but I don't think he's got a spot this year yet. And game is ahead. Spoil? Yeah, it's fine to spoil it. I don't care. That gives me something to focus on once I can find it. And Logan Rafferty, or however you say his name, is there. I don't even know if his first name's Logan. I'm just calling him Logan because that seemed natural. Shot missed wide. So the D's first shot of the game misses wide. That was my one impressive thing against Winnipeg, is we went out there and absolutely crushed it 100%. Everything on net, everything creating traffic in front, and it was beautiful. Pearson's goal kind of deal with James Neal there, that was beautiful. And, well, you know, obviously Nuge's goal as well. And this James Neal getting a good shot off, but he's not able to capitalize. There's another one tipped in front. That one could have been just as dangerous. And who's number 60 out there? Marcus Granlund, I assume. Yeah, Granlund's out there rocking number 60, so we've got ourselves a new guy going. And scoreboard. What's the scoreboard doing? Oh, yeah, scoreboard. You guys want the scoreboard. Duh. There you go. No, that's the Oilers. There you go. I got you. I'm just lagging behind here. I'm just not paying attention this evening. A little bit of an auspicious start, but we'll get it going as hopefully the Oilers can light it up right away. And this one's going to be chipped in front. Gaetan Haas takes it in the corner. That's a nice heads-up play. Nice feed to the front, but we couldn't get it going. And Black Ice Bandit, I'd love to put on the game, but I would never be able to do another YouTube video. And unfortunately, Dolynny TV is a little bit too valuable to the Oilers' space on YouTube to be going and shutting myself down because I live streamed the game. So, sorry, bud. Sorry. So here we go. The Oilers regroup. Matt Benning, an outlet pass into center ice, and that's down for Patrick Russell, who's been having a fantastic camp by all accounts. Another shot on goal by the D. That's what I like to see. Perfect. Get the bounce off the pads and get it going. It's good to go. So here we go. Oilers back in the offensive zone, keeping it going through a line change, and bang. That is it. Is what it is, buddy. Is what it is. They already copyrighted you for reactions. That they did. I already got one ban. Don't need a second one. Nice save. Koskinen staying big. That's right. Well, we'll see that in a second, Michael. I think you're about 20 seconds ahead of me here. The Canucks through the zone. And where are we at? It says I'm still live, so we'll find out. Canucks get a turnover along the boards. Okay, a little bit of messy play there. And we're going to go. Vancouver gets a goal. Good save by Talbot. Nope. What? Are you messing with me, Michael? Are you messing with me? Can't be doing that. Jay Beagle. Good shot there. And this is a good shot here by James Neal. I'm going to get the reaction. And off the end of the stick, it looks like there. Unreal. Unreal. A goal for Vancouver. Okay, so Michael's got the fastest stream of tonight's game for sure. He's already got a goal shot on net. Oh, yeah. That was a lot of traffic in front, but Mikko Koskinen late getting down. And, well, do you know what side of the body that one went in? That's a tough one. Because that one went in on the glove hand side, ladies and gentlemen. It's preseason, even keel. Don't read too much into it, but yikes. That does not look pretty. Let's see Rafferty's shot here. Back to the boards, off the boards. There's about 4 guys in front. And Koskinen doesn't even get the glove up. He has the glove all the way down and might have taken a tip, but that seemed like a straight rocket. I'd like a different angle than what Sportsnet is showing. But that's a tough way to start the preseason for Mikko Koskinen. Your Oilers go out there and get 3 shots on goal. And then the first shot you face, well, second shot, I guess, you give in a goal. My goodness. And come on, Radwin. Talbot would have done the exact same thing. So to say we had Talbot after 2 bad seasons would be absolutely ridiculous. Can't wait to see Talbot already botch it in Calgary right away here. And 1-0 for the Vancouver Canucks as it sits on the first shot of the game. It's tough. You hate to see it. 15 years as a head coach for Dallas and Arizona for Dave Tippett. He's been a great head coach. Didn't really do much the last few years in Arizona, but he was fine those first few years. Hard aggro. Well, Ace, it is what it is. We're not like we're not accustomed to it. That's the thing. At least we know what we're expecting. And it's Brogan Rafferty. There we go. I said Logan. I knew it was some kind of a gan, but good shot by Marcus Granlund, and we're good. And is this delayed, Chad? Yeah, I don't know why I'm on such a delay tonight. I'm hoping I'm not on too bad of a delay, and looks like I might be on a little bit of a delay. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. I don't know. Mikko Koskinen's numbers were far superior to Cam Talbot's numbers last year. You can't argue that. So it is what it is. And the Canucks win another face-off. So the Oilers getting a face-off loss in the offensive zone. Good little check there on the zone entry. That's the way to knock down a defender. So, oh man, this... Wish we had Maroon. I do wish we had Maroon. At least him and Kemp would make things interesting for sure. Mikko Koskinen makes a save there, though. We're good. Nice to see that glove still bad. Well, he didn't even use the glove. That's the problem. He dropped the shoulder there. And the shoulder came up empty for him. So you can say get up the glove. But it is what it is. Seems I'm about 5 to 10 seconds behind. Ace, so essentially what it is, my internet connection to the game. And then the stream inputting into YouTube counts like the Oilers defense, like you're saying, Ace. But the Oilers defense in the last game I watched was phenomenal. You can't blame them for the fact that we allowed a goal. I mean, you can't really blame Talbot or Koskinen too much either, but obviously when it beats them clean like that, you got to look at the goalie as being a suspect a little bit here. I think if the Canucks are going to do anything, they got to get some pucks on net for this game for sure. Shot on net goes wide. Goes absolutely wide, and now we see what we're going to do. Am I going to stream the entire game? I might as well. I should be able to. Tied 1-1. Michael, let's see. Don't ruin who scored it. Boys, don't ruin who scored it. I want to see what this is all about as the Oilers get a close chance, you said. Bang, that's the close chance there. Patrick Russell's line's currently out. Got a fluke shot. It's only one goal, a fluke shot too. You guys celebrating a goal. Let's go. As this is Cooper Marody's line. This was the top line of last game, Cooper Marody and Patrick Russell. But now Alex Chiasson and the boys are out there. And bang. Oh. It's in. They're calling that in. Oh my goodness. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. That's a hell of a goal for Cooper Marody. That's a hard-working goal. That's what you call a hard-working goal right there. And he goes and gets it. Crash the net. Create havoc. Get the puck in. It is what it is. So that's huge for Cooper Marody and the Edmonton Oilers if it is a goal. That's a bad goal for Jacob Markstrom, but yeah, that's a That's what you call in. Was there a D shot there? Was that a D shot? Yeah, okay. So that's a hell of a goal for Cooper Marody. Banging. He's calling it a goal. They're reviewing it. Why would you review a goal in the preseason? Are you kidding me? And they are reviewing. So they're going to call this a review goal. Okay, well, it counts. Okay. Guys, see, I hate being behind, but it is what it is. I appreciate you guys keeping me going. So at least I can talk in real time with you and have something good going. Good goal. They're just reviewing it up against the boards. Okay, we already know it's a good goal. And I don't want to see the angle here. This is the angle. Of course, the blocker's covering the puck. So you're not going to see the puck there. Oh, there's the puck possibly there. Right in behind the stick. But however, we're back to play. The Oilers get even. And you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, we can sit here and crap on Koskinen for that bad goal. But we got one the other way. And if we're going to have success this year, we got to be able to go and turn a crap goal into a crap goal the other way. And I'm glad we were able to do it tonight. Yurko now has 3 points in the preseason. So he's earning himself a spot. And you guys are saying so close. Niall, welcome in. Glad to have you along. As we have some Canucks fans in here. I'm not gonna be angry about that. We're good. And bang across. The score just updated. Said it's goal. Yes, it did. So we're good to go. And we got to hope for something here. So close chance. It looks like James Neal is out there. Joakim Nygard. Ooh. You know what? That's rough. Okay, I can allow that, Radwin. Let's just keep it as about that civil. We're good there. And the discourse is real as, man, the Canucks doing a good job on the board battles. That's where I really want to see Tyler Benson go to work tonight, is along the boards. That's where his strengths are in the offensive zone, other than playmaking, obviously. But we need him to get out there and go to work on the boards. Sam Marukov carrying that puck offside. But this is a good little chance for Joakim Nygard. His stick gets tied up last second and he couldn't get it going. And Nicholas, welcome in. Who got the assist on Marudi's goal? It was Mr. Tomas Yurko. Commercial time, ladies and gentlemen, and that is good time. Good time. So right now, if I'm carrying you live here on Dolynny TV, what I want to ask you is if you want to join in on the live streams more often, if you want to catch up on the latest Oilers news brought to you by yours truly, I suggest you subscribe right now. Of course, big goals for the year. Going to be covering the Oilers all year like I did last year. Just hopefully we don't get the live stream ban again and we can have fun all winter long, because this is what I'm planning on doing all winter long. I can tell you that. So let's go get that scoreboard back up, because clock will start ticking before I get back, so let's not worry about that. Oilers are great, but love the Canucks more. It is what it is. You're allowed your favorite team. I'm not going to blame you for that. So I should be a moderator. Don't actually take that. No, I don't know. I got to figure out my moderator situation for this year. I have a buddy who should be able to do it for most streams, but we'll figure it out as it goes along, ladies and gentlemen. And 2070 carried live right now. I would love to see Russell back on that right side to see what that trio can do again for a second game. I think that's the theory here, though, Dustin, is the fact that they want to bust them up and see what they can do separately. So Marudi and Yurko combined. But I think they want to bust them up and see if guys can produce without each other, right? Patrick Russell, and get them going. What happened to my moderator? It's fine. What happened to it? I cleared out everybody's mods, save for a couple of guys this year, just to reset things so as we don't have any stuff going on like that, because I remember what it used to be like in NHL 19 live streams and such as such. 46, 53, 43. I don't know what that is, but I don't know why they're playing the horn sound again, but we're off to the side. Tippett loves Russell. Tippett loves Russell. There ain't no denying that, Sean. Be a mod, Michael. We'll figure out the situation as we go along this year. I'm going to hopefully live stream the rest of the preseason games, save for the 28th against Calgary, when hopefully I'll be in the Dome watching the Oilers play live their final preseason game. Never know. Might catch Connor McDavid on the ice. We're still waiting on official word on that. Mr. Alex Chase on going to work. Patrick Russell. Yes, Patrick Russell. And let's go, boys. Let's get into that corner and get to work. That's going to be Brad Malone's line out there, so we're going to see what Brad Malone's line can bring. And I think that's Anthony Peluso rocking number 38 for the Edmonton Oilers. I really don't understand why Anthony Peluso is getting any ice time in the preseason, but I guess the Oilers want to take a look at if he's worth signing to an NHL contract, and I guess they feel he is. Oh, bad sip of water. And the Oilers are back the other way. Gaetan Oss over to Caleb Jones. Back around D to D. And hired muscle. That's right. That's what mods basically are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, you're talking about Anthony Peluso. And good save, Kosk. All right. The Oilers currently have it tied up along the end boards for me on my screen, but they're starting back the other way. The Vancouver Canucks are. Oilers D gets beat. Not the first time that happens. And that was Clefbaum. Just the awful part, but they're going to get the shot to the point. Good tip. But Koskinen there with the big pads, and he makes it good. So that's huge for us. As we'll go back the other way. And you know what? One thing I can say about Patrick Russell this preseason is just the kind of like dogged determination to go after pucks that he has no business going after, and making it harder on the defender to make his job finish off, right? Obviously, that's the big thing going. Another nice save for Koskinen, and we'll see it coming up right away here as the Oilers chip it out to center ice. And Marody flips it in, and it's going to go around, and they're going to fire it around the boards again. And nice shot. Oh, Marody fans on the shot. My goodness, that is brutal. He should have definitely gotten more of that. They're going to play this back. And now the Canucks turned over, so let's go see this great save you ladies and gentlemen are talking about. Shaden, welcome in, and oh, okay, good tip save again. So Koskinen standing tall. Canucks now have a couple of shots, and he's got it going. And rocking exactly what I was saying, right? Patrick's got great compete level, and I'm very excited to see what he can keep doing for us. That's a great tip there. And then this one, same as well. Koskinen deep in his net, but that's how you make that cross-seam pass save. And you know what? 27, 22, and 6 last year. 293 goals against average, 906 save percentage. You know what? It was an awful year for him at the end, but not that bad. Power play Canucks, I think. Oilers penalty. Neil Oils Freak, welcome in. And am I doing any NHL 20? You can bet I am not. I'm all Oilers all the time now, Nicholas. And that's going to be a penalty to the Edmonton Oilers. So we'll have James Neal go off to the penalty box, and we get to watch the unbeaten Edmonton Oilers penalty kill. See what they can do tonight. That's the key. The unbeaten Edmonton Oilers penalty kills looked fantastic so far, and we're gonna see what they can do. So they're gonna take James Neal to the box. Glove save Koskinen. Oh, we're already back to play because preseason's a little bit more fast-paced than a regular season game. And yeah, James Neal gets in there, kind of steps into his man a little bit too much, and that sucks. Restor, welcome in. Glad to have you aboard, and we're going to see this. All right, good save. Oh, Koskinen. See, boys, that glove positioning, I was telling you all off season, it might be improved. That looks very much so improved. He had it going up. And saw no penalty at all. Ace, it's when the elbow was into the butt end of the stick, I think is what they called it. I'm really not sure. Tied up his man in some way. And Bruins are up 3-1 over Philly. I wonder who's starting in net for the Bruins and how they're looking per se. If you understand where I'm going, Sean, if you can get me that scouting report, that'd be huge. As the Oilers clear the puck. The Oilers penalty kill was rated 30th last year. It's 74.8, and yeah, you know what? Now, so far, killed every penalty kill so far this preseason. And Koskinen had to improve the glove, absolutely. And they just keep frustrating the Canucks. They can't even get a clean zone entry here. When you see the PK in the regular season, well, I don't know. I honestly don't even know who's out there right now. You've got Marcus Granlund out there, who's obviously going to be a number one contributor to that penalty kill now, and that's going to be huge for us. What a block. Look at that stung. Yeah, that looked like it stung. And I tell you, the glove would be better. I'm hoping. And this is an absolute beauty of a block by Gaetan Oss. Man, if he's injured, that sucks. But, oh yeah, he's hopping over the boards. Warrior, man. Warrior. 122 to go on this penalty kill here. Puck back to the point. They're going to shoot. They're going to... Oh, man. Good save by Koskinen, guys. I don't know why you weren't reacting to that. That was a hell of a one-timer from a weird spot. And Koskinen gets the stop. And through 1 minute of this penalty kill, We are clean. This is huge. And Smith or Koskinen for starter, guys. That's going to be a 1A, 1B situation to start the year. Kind of like Talbot Koskinen was last year. And then whoever runs with it, runs with it. And let's go get this going. Bang. Come on, boys. You got to get going towards the net and then clear this puck. As the Canucks are just keeping it on the outside. The Oilers chasing them down. Everybody somebody's staying middle of the net. You know what? That is awesome to see out of Mr. Matt Benning. Is that he's staying to the middle of the friggin' net on the penalty kill. Somebody lost his man there. That was Samorukov. But, yeah, jeez. It is brutal. It is brutal sometimes just watching these formations fall apart but not getting burned. Good save by Koskinen. We're good to go. It's bang and good clear. And that is a kill of the penalty kill. And Koskinen has always had good positioning. Yeah, he does. But you know what? It's getting that key save at the key time. And that's what the Oilers goaltending really struggled with last year. And it's an evolved game, right? Obviously, with concussions and stuff, that changes how the game has to be played and the whole hitman mentality and all that. That's the unfortunate part, right? I'm all for the physical nature. I'm all for the big hits, all for the scrapping 5 times a game. But when you've got guys dying of brain injuries at 52, that's the tough part about it, and you do have to adapt the game. And that's more so what Gary Bettman's getting at with changing the game than trying to just change the toughness of the game, right? And will McDavid miss a bit of the season? I really don't think so. I think he'll be ready to go opening night. He's practicing. Everything looks good. And Halak for the Bruins, Elliott for the Flyers. Well, okay. 3 goals on Elliott. That's nothing new. So let's see what I can get you for stats so far this game. And let's go. So Tyler Mott had some shots on goal. JT Miller had the assist on the Brogan Rafferty goal. Cooper Mody's goal assisted by Oscar Klefbom, who now has 3 assists on the preseason. Pretty good for 2 games. And Alex Chiasson, who now also draws a point. Well, that's good effort by him. The Canucks and Oilers are pretty much dead on with faceoffs at 7-6. And the Canucks have 2 takeaways to 1 Oilers takeaway. And the Oilers have given away the puck 4 times. Who do the Oilers have for tough guys besides Kazian? Jujar and Darnell Nurse. Those, you know what? Honestly, I don't care what the definition of a tough guy used to be. Nowadays, anyone willing to drop gloves is tough enough in my mind. And the same people who've gone... Ace, I don't know. I don't watch the UFC. It is what it is. And remember Ty Roddy's preseason last year. Yeah, that is what it is. And nice mask, Mikko. Yeah, it's a beautiful mask. I believe it's chili dogs on there. I'm just throwing that one for you guys. And Larson, what's your comment? Larson's not a fighter. Larson is not a fighter. And Nurse and Kazian are more than enough. Oh, for sure. And Magic, welcome in. Alright, boys, let's get it back to the point and let's go. Okay, Oilers going for a skate here. That, you know what, if you're going to call James Neal's penalty, that play right off this opening face-off should be a penalty as well. That was James Neal's penalty. It wasn't exactly the strongest. I saw what they were calling, but wasn't the strongest case of it, that's for sure. And Joel Persson gets beat there. It's not going to cost the Oilers, thankfully, and we're good there. So let's keep this puck going down. And they chip it back. Just saying it is a reminder, preseason means nothing, just a bit of an appetizer for the fans. Well, preseason is where you earn your job, right? So you got to look at who's having a good go and who's not. So that is the key point for us. I see Neal at the All-Star game this year. Could totally be. And it ain't enough yet. I don't know. I don't think the Oilers need much more because, seriously, what did Lucic contribute last year? 2 fights, one against a nobody in New Jersey and one against Anthony Peluso, who's now an Edmonton Oilers farm system hand, right? Nothing. Then that fight in Calgary really did nothing. I can tell you I was there. It did nothing against Anthony Peluso. It was just something staged that had no meaning. And Oilers PP, that's good to hear. Okay, now they're advertising Canucks tickets on the Canucks broadcast. Who cares? Who cares? Let's get this going, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes to go. The Oilers get the zone entry on a shoot in, and that's what the Oilers have kind of improved, right? With this 5 in, 5 back kind of system, they've really improved the zone entries, and that's huge to see. Have the least penalty calls. That's the price for getting McDavid. That's right. But that's going to be a power play for the Oilers now. And we're good to go. And at Nygaard saying PP in his interview. I didn't hear that, Fresder. I'm going to have to check that out. Smaller teams get railroaded. Well, I don't know. If every team in the playoff is small, Ace, how can anyone railroad anyone, right? That's where we're going, so have to adapt. Always hire the guy with crazy eyes, right? Ace, I don't have to tell you. Kazian, more than enough. Piss him off, look out. 2 minutes for a penalty. What about Josh Archibald for a tough guy? No, Josh Archibald's not a tough guy. Josh Archibald's grit. Grit is totally different than toughness. Alex Chiasson's in to take the power play face-off, and we're going to find out what he can do for us. He's going to get waved out. Okay, we're still standing up, waiting around. Now they wave out a Canucks guy. Jesus. These refs get too picky. Way too picky. And down the ice they go. So, Koskinen out to play the puck. He'll play it off the boards right into the hands of Joel Persson. And Persson's going to get it going. So, let's see what they can do. Up the ice. Persson, I really don't know what Persson's doing to Maruti there. They're trying to do last year's play with McDavid, and that's just absolutely brutal. And come on, Joel Persson. That was a really... oh, my goodness. Persson has more than enough speed to carry it into the zone himself, and he keeps dropping it back to Maruti, and that's really just irritating me. Maruti, come on, somebody get this going, boys. Let's go, whack away and get something on net here. This is just a brutal power play to begin with, and this is kind of starting to look like the second unit last year, and really just not going good. So there we go. Let's go again. Why are we turning back on the PP? I just don't understand this. Why are we so scared to attack on the power play? It's absolutely brutal. There we go. Nygaard has to force it into the zone and make somebody chase it just to have these guys go in and retrieve a puck. Brutal power play so far. 37 seconds to go. And this is rough. Rough. And down the ice it goes, and we're done. That's the end of the power play. Yeah, this one's been pretty disappointing. Really nothing special here. Oscar Klefbom wearing an A in this game, and we just keep dumping it back. I really don't get it, I guess. I don't like that play at all. And like the goalie's giving it away to us and we can't do anything. There was a good chance, but we just couldn't get the shot on. And that's a brutal go. How's Koskinen's glove hand so far? Koskinen's glove hand's better. It's improved. But he only has one shot really on the glove hand, so is what it is. Who got our goal? It was Cooper Marody getting the goal, a little chip shot, and it was pretty good goal for sure. And want Letestu back. We really don't need him, though. That's the thing. He really doesn't have a place on this team, and he doesn't even have a place in Winnipeg. I mean, as an assistant coach or something in the future, I'd take him back 100%. Mark Letestu, a good Lakeland boy, and you can't complain about him. So, 1-1, 4:20 to go in this first period. And Strome was the one we needed back. Well, Strome was simply just not given enough time to figure it out if you consider we gave how many games to Ryan Spooner, right? We could have definitely figured it out with Ryan Strome, but that whole Oilers team was just absolutely brutal. I don't know. I've just seen some lazy play out of the Oilers on that entire power play. They had no sense of urgency, no sense of wanting to get it done, and that's really disappointing to see on that power play. You got to go out there and try and earn this a little bit more. Let's see. PC was a mess, yeah, no doubt. Never leave for Strome, guys. We don't need to talk about it too much. It was an absolute disaster of a go last season, and now we're hoping to straighten this out. Hopefully. We'll find out. Strome was okay on face-offs, 2 minutes late, and a nickel short for the rest of the time. Well, it is what it is. One live. 4:20 on your clock. Yeah, so 4:20, we're good. We're good. Should be good. Oh, gotcha, Frester. One love. Gotcha. Alright, I gotta slow down because I'm not gonna have enough water to survive the night. Holland will be a blessing and a curse, showcasing how bad the other guys really were. That's going to be the difficult part, right? We're going to have to live with just how bad of a team we were last year, in how much of a change this year makes and how much it probably doesn't matter, right? Oil need to draft more A personalities. Well, I'll tell you what, we drafted an A personality in Taylor Hall, and he was not the guy. 2018 Stanley Cup winners, teammates with Washington, Jay Beagle and Alex Chiasson. And let's see, Gagne with Nuge. The good old days. I hope Gagne can bounce back. I think Gagne should have a good year this year. There should be no problem with it. He's been all right. Send in that resume. Yeah, right? Let's see, that puck's out of play. So the face-off stays in the zone for now. Now we must trust Holland and keep faith. Yeah, that's the tough go. So they're going to broadcast the Sabres and Maple Leafs tomorrow. So guys, if you want to check out Sportsnet tomorrow night, you can watch the Maple Leafs and the Sabres. Yip, 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 yay. And no reason I can't play pro again. That's right. That's right. Let's see. Hang on. Show up to see what happens. Okay, come on, boys. Gotta get this 5-on-5 game going, too. All of a sudden, I don't want to say we need the Canucks to score another crap goal for us to go in. Nice point shot. Hold on. We got ourselves a goal. Wait, what? Let's find out. Let's watch this. Cooper Marody, or Ryan McLeod on the ice, pardon me. And let's see this. James Neal back. Shot, goal. Ooh, okay. That was a good shot. And shot across. Okay, that's okay. Keegan Lowe. Who scored it? Who scored it? Neil Crossbar? Oh, crap. Oh, that's Neil Crossbar. Okay. I see what you were talking about. Never mind. So close. Another close one. Yeah, for sure. Neil gets a good chance there. That was a hell of a chance. Oh, my goodness. Jesus. That looked like a beauty of a shot. So, chop it up. James Neal likes to get close to the net. And he can't score that goal, but it is what it is. So, two good chances there. 3-0-2 finally. Like I said, we needed some life, and the Oilers got some life. Just couldn't sustain it. You hate to see that. You get two good chances in a row, and you can't run the Canucks around to a face-off in their own zone. But you know what? That's what I was saying. If James Neal is willing to do what Milan Lucic wouldn't in terms of going to the net and banging pucks home, bang. Guys, no problem. We are winning a lot of hockey games this year. Buying into that goal-scoring mentality, well, for sure. And that's a good little shot there by Thomas Sherko, too. And then go crash it behind the net. Guys, I love some of these just plays the Oilers are pulling out of nowhere this year. Look absolutely fantastic, and it's really making me happy. We're hoping. Oh yeah, Oilers tripping on thin air. Of course they are. That is the way. That is the way we do it. And back the other way. So far in preseason, Oilers have no finish. We've finished 4 goals in the preseason already. Actually 5 now. So through 3 games, through 7 periods, that's not too bad. But we could use a couple more. Jacob Markstrom, a good goalie, but definitely could have had 2 goals there. But problem is, if one went in, you wouldn't have had the second chance. So it is what it is. But this is a good little chance, and oh my goodness, what a chance. The underside of the bar. Watch on the replay. It's literally the underside of the bar James Neal hits and couldn't get it to roll in. That's one that burns and makes you want to go get it more. He may be slower on the ice, but he really does think the game well. In the first preseason game, he seems to be in the right spot. That is for sure with Sam Gagner. He just didn't factor in and make the line cohesive, I guess you could say. Let's see. Let's get this going, boys. The Oilers finally hemming the Canucks in their own zone. D-to-D. Come on, get that D-to-D. Let Matt Benning take a shot. We know he's got a good shot. And we have had some hustle out of a few players. It's nice to see that the plan to make competition in the bottom 6 has worked. You know what? It's clear, right? There's guys who want to go out there and work for it, and that's huge. Vancouver goal. Uh-oh, Beagle. All right. Let's find out what the Canucks just did here. It's Radwin. What a horrible point pass. Oh, Low choked. Well, you can't blame him. He's a AHL captain. So when you're a captain in the AHL, That's just kind of the way it goes. And yeah, that's a brutal goal. But Caleb Jones should have stepped into it. And JB, oh, guys, what you're not mentioning there, yeah, there you go, Frester, you've got it now. What you forgot to mention is what hand that went off on Mikko Koskinen. And yeah, that was a glove hand play, and that really sucks. And Flipperdo, he's still slow, and I only noticed him once. I would say Oilers won the trade for sure. That's good to go. Lowe will never make the NHL. Well, possibly never again, that's for sure. And Mikko Koskinen beat bad. Guys, look at how ugly that one looks. That's just, oof. That one's rough. Koskinen for backup. Well, after that one, yeah. Watching in slow motion, so ugly on that glove, yeah. For sure, guys. Sorry I keep hiding your comments. I just can't have the swearing in the chat, or, you know, that causes some problems. Yeah, that was horrible. That was rough. Tim Schaller gets the assist, but then all of a sudden we get a shot, and we can't get the point shot through. So this one's a little bit of a reverse from the game I watched in Winnipeg. We're actually coming undone a little bit here in this first period. In this last 4 minutes and 20 seconds, we've had a good chance, bad chance, and is rough. But you know what? Mikko Koskinen, not looking good. Nygaard needs to do something. He does. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. You know what? What I'm going to say. That's not so much on Koskinen's glove hand, as that was on his positioning. That was definitely on his positioning right there. He did not get ready in time and gave it up. Noah, welcome in. And me saying Oilers will get them destroyed. It's here already. Well, Ace, it's an AHL level defenseman coughing up bad goals, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Even keel, it's preseason. Where's PP for 4 mins? Oh, who's cut? Oh, Gaetan Haas cut. Oh, that's what you guys are talking about. 4 minutes question mark. All right. Oh man, how bad's Haas cut? Really hoping Haas ain't cut that bad. Let's watch how bad. Where'd this one come? Oh, it's Gaudette's stick. Oi. Yeah, I can imagine Haas would be bleeding. That one hurt. That one hurts a lot. And they're going to get him skating around to the dressing room. Goes Gaetan Haas. So does that just solve? Does that just solve our problems right there? Or obviously, I don't know. But Autumn Gaudette gets to sit on the bench. Josh Levo knows it wasn't him, and he has to sit. And Josh Levo, one of those handymen for the Vancouver Canucks. A good pickup from the Toronto Maple Leafs. And the Vancouver Canucks cost themselves a penalty right here. 13 shots for the Oilers already. We're going to find out what's going on. I really wanted to see more of Haas, see if he could have turned around a bit. Well, let's hope Gaetan's not injured. That's the key here. We got to hope that he comes back, finishes this game, and then he gets a point or two for his troubles tonight. But we're going to see Chiasson taking the face-off again, so he's featured out there on that face-off, and we'll find out what he's all about tonight on the power play, if we can actually formulate a power play this time. We need a better PP, that's for sure. Reader Lucic, Talbot, all Flames. Well, actually, I also read that Eric Greiba's a Flame. I also read that Brennan Davidson's a Flame. There's a lot of Flames in Oilers camp, or from the Oilers in Flames camp this year. Come on, boys, turn it back. There we go. Bang across. Down and in. There's the shot. That's the way that we like to go. Yurko is dead. Oh, what? Who's dead? That was a set play. All right, here we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Marodi's shot blocked. Okay, ouch. That hurts. Oh, that was the one you're talking about. Okay, that's why it hurt. And they're just going to let the play hang out. And Louis Eriksson is... Oh, no, that's Jordy Ben? Oh, Jordy Ben blocked that. Flaming Oilers, yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, where the glove ain't, that hurts. If you've ever taken a stick, if you've ever taken a puck off the post out on the pond right there, that is not a good time. That is a bad, bad time. Ooh, that is not a good one. So what we need to do now that the period's over, that means the scoreboard's all messed up. I'll once again put up the subscribe bar just so as you guys know I am looking for you to subscribe for your troubles. And we'll get over to Let's go here. Intermission after 1 period of play. Oop, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is this right here. And for the Oilers, let's get this going. Not the beat time. Oh, geez. Not the best time. Had my fair share of those. Yeah, exactly. I was playing pickup with some randoms and I took one right to the ankle. Yeah, taking it to the ankle sucks. So, goal scoring in that first period. Brogan Rafferty from JT Miller. First goal, 4:03 into the game. Then Cooper Marody goes and greases one 2 minutes later from Oscar Clefbaum and Alex Chiasson. Jay Beagle scores one. We all know what happened there. Absolute brutal play by Keegan Lowe. Leads to a brutal glove from Mikko Koskinen, and Tim Schaller gets the assist on the Jay Beagle goal. 13 shots on goal for the Oilers. They come up with 1 goal. Canucks, 8 shots, 2 goals is what it is. Hits are 10-4 for the Canucks. They are icing a lineup that does feature Jay Beagle and a couple of guys like Jordy Ben. I'm not too worried about the hits. And face-offs. The point of emphasis for Dave Tippett, 13-10 for the Canucks in favor there. Penalty minutes, obviously we start the period on a power play. That's going to be good for us. Giveaways, well, 6 giveaways for the Oilers. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your key stat of the period. 6 giveaways to 1 for the Canucks. And that is why we have struggled so much this game. You want to get anything going, it's going to take a while, and it's a tough go. Is to offer a chance to win an oven mitt, I guess so. And Cooper Marody and Patrick Russell should make the team. I don't know. Cooper Marody is in tough on the competition for the bottom 6. That's the thing. Patrick Russell, 13th, 14th forward, and that's no problem. Costs, how about $5 million a year, William? Anything to get that glove working. Anything to get that glove working. Send that oven mitt to Koskinen. He will need it if he keeps getting bit there. Oh, man. And they're not even coming in that hot. He doesn't even need the hot oven mitt. Just something to grip the handle a little bit better. That's the brutal part about it. So, for Mikko Koskinen, a tough go tonight already. And we're hoping for better results, but we haven't gotten them so far. And that's kind of the disappointing factor here, is that we haven't been able to get the better results on Mikko Koskinen as of yet. Vancouver guy on the team has a better glove than Koskinen. Yeah. All right, let's get that there, and I'm going to pull this over. Oh, it's Ken and Ivanka. You almost must swear it's hockey season. Oh, they're talking about the Thomas Chabot contract extension, so nothing too new there. Did you see the verified troll who said Chabot asked for a trade? No, I didn't try. I don't pay too much attention to that stuff on Twitter, especially when you go to the Senators. And is Sterrick going to start the second? Sam, you know what? Possibly. I didn't even think about that, but that is possible. The Oil D was horrible this period. Oh, just awful. You know what? Not as awful as it has been, Ace. Not as awful as it has been. That's, I guess, what I could say. And any Buffalo news? Nothing that I know of. They haven't mentioned anything here on Sportsnet Central yet. And you're thinking Buffalo's done? I don't know. I think Buffalo's stepping away and reevaluating. He'll probably be done, though. Pierre Dorian hopes the Senators surprise people. Keep that in mind. Since Oilers have done good in preseason and bad in regular season, does that mean if we do a bad in preseason, we'll do good in the regular season? Somebody, quick, look up the Oilers' record in the 16-17 preseason. I'll take whatever that was, and I'll take 2 rounds of playoffs again. Missed half a year due to injuries, yeah, possibly. But, is what it is. And Patrick Laine, they're talking about him being an idiot. Buff is one of a kind, absolutely, and I think if we do bad in the pre, it just means it will be worse in the regular season. One could hope not, for sure. And played online with Laine most of the season. How could you call Brian Little a bad player? Brian Little is a very good hockey player. You know what? You don't play in the league and do as much as Brian Little has done without being a good hockey player. And I mean, Brian Little scores goals still. Laine just needs to pass the puck more. That's as simple as that. And the worst thing from the third period was Koskinen's glove. That's been the worst sign so far in the preseason. You mean first period. And yeah, there we go. Okay, I gotta take a sip of water and I just gotta rest up here, boys. I'm beat. Bang shot. Good go. Colorado has $15 million in cap space dry. Yeah, they also haven't signed Mikko Rantanen. That's the problem. And Mike, you're thinking that the Flames ex-goalie Mike Smith is going to steal the net? Possibly. I don't know. You just never know. If Buff is done, do you think they would have interest in Larson? If so, what would we get? That's the question, right? There was an article put out talking all about that. I really don't know what ends up going on there. I don't know if you go make some kind of crazy package combo for like Kyle Connor or something for an Adam Larson, Chris Russell and such, but there's possibilities there for sure. And do you have high hopes in this season? Absolutely I do. I have high hopes every single year. Are they misplaced? Most likely, but it is what it is. I'm an Oilers fan through and through. I'm not going to sit here and hope and say I'm cheering for a bottom 10 finish, because I'm sick of cheering for first overall draft picks, and I hope you are too. And Smith wins us the cup this year. Screenshot this. Well, I'll just chat replay. Chat replay is available on every video on YouTube nowadays, so come back to it when you're ready. And Ranta for Koskinen, yeah, if you could even get Ranta. Jack, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to have you along tonight. And let's find out what we got. How many am I carrying through the intermission here? Are you guys taking a break? Holy crap, there's more of you in here than there was earlier on. Winnipeg is absolutely screwed this year. I don't think so. Winnipeg's still a very good team, regardless. But you take away Connor, that's a big loss there. More of a loss than Laine, in my opinion. And let's see. Feel so bad for Connor McDavid. Honestly, I don't know. His life's pretty sweet. He's making $12.5 million a year to play hockey. Life could be a lot worse, ladies and gentlemen. It don't matter if you're playing hockey for the Oilers or for the Zurich Lions. If you're making $12.5 million, life isn't bad, let me tell you. And do I think Puljujarvi would come back soon? I don't think Puljujarvi's coming back ever, and that's a good thing because we don't need that kind of attitude issues on the team. Smith with the stretch patch on McDavid's tape could catch some D sleeping. Definitely, Mike. And Oilers don't deserve him. Well, could you say any NHL team deserves him? Right? That's a tough thing to do. Any of us, right? It is what it is. What do you think is the most likely player to make the NHL squad from the farm team? Honestly, right now, what it's looking like is Patrick Russell. That's kind of the crazy part. So I'll take my bets on him, but I don't know. And I don't, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Cody, exactly. And Draisaitl is the best German player in NHL history. Well, I don't think any German players ever scored 50 goals in the NHL, so of course he is. Of course he is. And man, they are really killing us with commercials tonight. Do they not have any intermission entertainment or what? Like, it's just all commercials. Sportsnet getting that money out of us tonight. And I just got taken. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Dustin Bufflin, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen, if you're of a certain age, I'm sure you've seen the memes about the SpongeBob I'm a head out of here memes. Jacob Trouba traded away. Kyle Connor won't sign or show up to camp. Tyler Myers signs with Vancouver. Patrick Laine playing Fortnite in Switzerland. Dustin Bufflin, I'm a head out of here. That's essentially exactly what's going on. Will Oil do okay in OT shootouts this year? Well, they normally do. They're not terrible. They've got a good 3-on-3 squad in Clefbaum, McDavid, and Draisaitl, and of course you can throw a Nurse in there as well. Draisaitl is also one handsome man. Getting his jersey next. Yeah, I got to get his jersey at some point here. Joining Puljujarvi so as they can play top line minutes together. Flipper? Absolutely. Right, what a disaster. And Koskinen and Smith could be an underrated duo this year. We're hoping. And best ref in NHL history? Oh, what's that guy? See, I don't know the refs' names. I don't pay enough attention to it. I've never really paid enough attention to the refs, no matter what level of hockey I've been in. But yeah, that ref that goes out there and yells the calls they just had on TV there. That's the best guy. And yeah, a dry alternate wouldn't be bad at all. Wes McCauley, there we go. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Wes McCauley. That's what we're hoping. Wednesday night hockey, hockey night in Canada, and hometown hockey. That's all right. And Carey Fraser just sits there and analyzes hockey calls nowadays for a living. And what about a Baco jersey for the set? Sam, I gotta find a hookup. I gotta figure out how to get a Baco jersey up here without ridiculous shipping and stuff. Because I think on the Bakersfield Condors website, if I get a jersey, it's like $300 after shipping, and that's just nuts. That's really nuts. I wonder if Winnipeg would be interested in Puljujarvi. You just never know. And worst ever was Magoo and some guys who I can't remember now exactly. And Edmonton needs to sign Sleppy and Yakimov. They're both killing it in the KHL. Well, yeah, KHL definitely different than here. And Dennis Weidman laid out the ref with his stick. That was a dark moment in NHL refereeing history for sure. And let's see. Come on, Ace. We can't be condoning that. We can't attack the refs. They're here to do a job. Buy a normal jersey and go to a specific place and tell them to stitch the number and name on. Yeah, there's a couple ways to do that for sure, but I want it legit. And Ryan Johnson is the player development leader for the Vancouver Canucks. All right, he's developing Quinn Hughes. Ladies and gentlemen, watching a Canucks intermission, let me tell you, absolutely brutal. I'm not enthralled at all. If you can tell, I'm pretty bored. But we'll keep it going. You guys keeping me live. And Winnipeg wants no part of JP at all. I don't think anyone wants part of JP. That's why we haven't traded Mr. Yes Puljujarvi yet. Oh, eBay. Condors jersey, $59.68 OBO and $20 shipping. I did not think about eBay. I may have to do eBay. Hook up my PayPal and get it going. Let's see here. What do we got? I don't have anything else. Josh Levo receives a 4-minute high sticking penalty. Oh, poor Josh Levo, man. Poor Josh Levo. That's a rough go for him for sure. But we sit and we're good so far. We're rocking and we're rolling. Just let me double check one or two things here on my end of things. And where are we sitting? Sitting right there. Preseason game. And let's go get it. JP needs to stay overseas and grow up. I think that's to be said for a lot of these young players wanting way too much money out of certain NHL clubs. And he isn't worth beans right now. No, he is not. That is for sure. He is absolutely not worth much right now. And it kind of goes to show, right? Really goes to show, actually. So the Canucks, Quinn Hughes, they're talking all about him right now. Took a stick to the face last game. Okay, so that's what happened to Quinn Hughes. And Granlund, oh man, the Oilers were playing Quinn Hughes good. That's good. That's good. There's good old City Hall. Good old City Hall in Edmonton, Alberta. Lots of parties happen there every year. What do I think Laine is worth? $8 million. Problem is he probably wants Matthews' money, and that's the ridiculous part about it. That's the ridiculous part. And if we got Laine, we'd have to clear some cap quick, and we just don't have that to do. Laine is worth, 8.5, somewhere in the 8 million. I'll be happy with you. And go after, would be way too much. That's exactly. JP will be worth more once Laine joins him on the top line in Finland. Flipper, you just keep saying it because it's absolutely true. Right year, like 10 million. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is these lengths of contracts and what they go up over the cap and stuff like that. I'd like to see what the NBA is doing. I think the NBA has a maximum of 5 contracts nowadays. So, if you have 5-year contracts, right, it solves the problem. 5 years really isn't that much, and there really isn't that much to it. So, Sorry, they're pitching some new TV show on City TV that looks absolutely awful. And gotta love Draisaitl. He's a good player, great attitude. Yeah, good player attitude, 100%. And Draisaitl for the A, I'm thinking so. You gotta give it to him. I'd absolutely give it to him. And what a draft for the Finns. 2 crazy kids in the top 4. And everybody said that we were screwed with Puljujärvi, and then weeks later, Laine goes and does this, right? Right? And Dry contract is going to be so sick in the future. Phil Esposito made $12,000 in the NHL. Yeah, that's back in the day when you could get an NHL ticket for $2.50 and a beer for 40 cents. What? They're showing Trudeau on your TV show? Here's what it is. In a year, yeah. Just ignore the political ads. We're not about that. And Honka crying too, yeah. Good old Honka crying. That's a good one. And oh jeez. Okay, water's finishing too quick here. I'm guzzling. No politics, ladies and gentlemen. Dry contract is sick now. Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will start handing out bans if you're going to be talking politics in my live stream. All right, I'm going to get serious for a second. I know there's an election coming up. I want you to get informed, but the last thing we need to do here on Dolynny TV is talk politics, okay? Fine, fair. If we can agree to that, let's continue. Let's get back to it. As actually they're talking about Kevin Biggio's. Hold on, I gotta watch Kevin Biggio's cycle here on Sportsnet. Let's go. Kevin Biggio's cycle happened. Hockey is escapism, exactly. You know what? The Oilers have lots of problems. Us as Oilers fans have lots of problems. But all our problems are solved by continuing to exist within our escapist problems of the Oilers. Hockey politics? Hey, I'll welcome the CBA talks all day. We've been talking CBA talks already, right? This whole Laine thing is all about the CBA. This whole Puljujärvi thing, all about the CBA. Julius Honka, he's just some cracked up kid doing something stupid, I think. Let's fight about oven mitts, right? All right, anyways, back to hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that graphic off and let's get the game underway. Nope, wrong one. I'm always going to hit that one. There we go. We're back to it. Power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And 3 minutes to work on this going. Puck drop. Is that a Kansas City Scouts jersey? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Colorado Rockies jersey. Back from when Don Cherry, coach, said Colorado Rockies. This blue line is notorious. Oh my goodness, another blue line giveaway. This is good. You're good. Who taught you? As Mr. Barry would say. Is Thomas Jurko doing good? This is good. So close. What are we so close to? A goal? I hope we're close to a goal. Not close to giving up a goal. But this Oilers team doing okay tonight. Just need to cast some chances. Ooh, Jurko. What is he doing? Getting it going. Whew. Close chance, but couldn't get it going. Jack, you get the jerseys mixed up because it's the same jersey, different logo. That's the only difference. That's the crazy part. By notorious, do you mean very weak and thin and bad? If so, yes. Well, I think he's meaning giveaways. Just horrible, yeah, just horrible. Tonight, Keegan Lowe, the man who does not stand out. We need Persson and Clefbaum to start taking... Oh, good chance here as well. And then go whacking in. I like this. Funnel pucks to the net, boys. Never a bad go. Nice offensive pre-plays. Props to whoever's teaching them those. Yeah, the key is you've got to set it up, right? And the key is funneling it to the net. Go cook me some steak. Magic. Rock on, buddy. Go get it done. Steak would sound really good tonight. I think I'm going to have myself a bowl of soup tonight. But I think that soup's getting frozen. It's Nygaard working his way through the slot. Come on. God. Oh, Nygaard, you got to get in there, buddy. At least he's getting some power play time. I guess we can be hopeful and happy with that. Koskinen is taking too long on the puck. Yeah, Koskinen always takes too long on the puck. That's always the problem. He reads it and then the glove looks weak. But Benson's out there on the power play as well. And again, what are we doing? Koskinen. Oh, that's what you mean he's taking too long on the puck. What the heck is he doing? That was brutal. Klefbom is a terrible PP defenseman. Well, problem is, as I always say, McDavid is the biggest problem with the Oilers. And the problem with McDavid being the worst part of the Oilers is the simple fact that everybody else tries to let him do too much and then can't do anything themselves. And that's always been the issue with this team ever since McDavid was drafted. Come on, let's get this going, boys. Oh my God, Klefbom, too many Ks screwing things up. A good shot, but it misses wide. And I really don't know what's happened. The Oilers defense that first game against Winnipeg was getting every D shot on net, and now they can't get one towards the net for the life of them. And we're just coughing things up. Oh my God, Oilers, what did we screw up now? That's bang, come on, across, and nothing there. Nothing going there. And the shots are 17-8 for the Oilers. Yurko is garbage. Did he just miss something? PP killed. Of course it was. It's bang and straight crossed. Oh my goodness, yeah. Rough go right there. It's just pucks are not bouncing our way for sure, but still, you create as much luck as you have go against here, right? Yurko crossed into the corner. Oh my goodness, guys, this is terrible to watch on the power play. This game has not been good at all. Again, just brutal. Liking Chiasson's quick passes, which I don't see from that much. While playing with Nuge and McDavid and Draisaitl on the top PP unit should do that to you over the course of a year. And what do I think of Ryan McLeod? I have not noticed him once this game. I'm glad that they said he wasn't doing much on that top line tonight. And what a horrible bad PP. We have just not been able to get it going. The Canucks, you know what, honestly, the Canucks are doing a good job penalty killing, but at the same rate, we are just not generating our own luck out there. And that's, again, last year was brutal, right? What are you doing throwing a puck across the ice on the power play? Saucer that. You're NHL players. That's your skill set. Do it. And honestly, Yurko's already got 2 points this preseason, right? Yurko's looked good, so don't discredit him too much. And actually, I think Yurko's got 3 points this preseason, doesn't he? Hold on, I'm not watching the game. No, Klefbom and Alex Chiasson. Never mind, my bad. There's no top line straight from the horse. Yeah, that's exactly. There is really no top line, so you don't have to worry about Ryan McLeod being top line minutes or anything. How many goals do you think JJ is going to get this year? I think JJ at least gets 12. 12 seems like a comfortable number for him, and I'm hoping that would be a good bounce back for him. And let Banning take a slap. What? And Oil have way too many low IQ players here. Well, the thing is, again, it's not a full NHL roster, right? So we can't say exactly what it is. James Neal deal, how does it currently look? Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. So far, the reviews are good. And all that talent and skill, very little drive and IQ. Well, we've seen very good things out of a couple of guys, but other guys not so much. There's Gaetan Haas. He's just firing a shot towards the net. That's what I like to see. But the Canucks, I guess to the Canucks' credit, guys, we can crap on the Oilers. We can crap on the Oilers all we want. The Canucks are doing a very good job at getting in lanes tonight as well. Through 25 minutes, they've been in almost every lane we can try and think of passing a puck. So Canucks, good on you, but we got to step it up, right? We got to step it up. And that'll come this preseason, and I'm hoping it comes. But I thought realistically, considering what we iced for a lineup against Winnipeg compared to what we're icing now, we should have been the same caliber, considering Nuge and Neal and Gagne was about the top line, and they really weren't that outstandish. The most outstanding players were clearly Klefbom and Persson, and obviously goaltending as well. But we're just not seeing anybody standing out here, and we got to find that out. So we gotta get somebody going here. And you're saying watch Nygaard, so it's McLeod's line out there with Nygaard right now, and he's gonna bust up ice. And ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah, watch that speed. Holy crap, you're just not kidding. Nygaard's got jets, and he likes to forecheck. That's what we need. That's what we need. Nygaard forechecking. That forced a turnover for the Oilers, but again, Klefbom throws it on net. Good chance goes by the wayside because Klefbom can't get it going. Can't get it going. I want to see me get rated. I've been rated before. I just need to keep streaming. It happens with time. By a famous YouTuber, that'd be nuts, but inflates the numbers fakely. and decent on Nygaard. I think Yamo is faster and forecheck's better. Yamo is a different kind of forecheck, though. He's not going to sit there and check you. He's going to pickpocket you, and that's the interesting part about Yamo's size and stuff. How effectively he uses that stick determines how effective he is as a player. And how much points do you think Benson is going to get in his rookie season? You could easily get 25, 30 points, depending where they play him. The next whistle, I think we get Starrett in. I'd say we probably do. I wouldn't be surprised. This is going to be dished off, but Horvat turns it over, so now the Oilers get to go down the other way, but we turn it over immediately in the neutral zone. And that costs us. If we keep doing that all night, we're going to be costing ourselves a lot. However, Vancouver ices that puck, and we'll take that good. So Sam Marukov's out there, and guys, I don't know about you, I have not noticed Dmitry Samorukov one bit out there tonight, so let me know if I'm out to lunch, but I really don't think I've seen anything out of Samorukov tonight. Koskinen costing us a lot. Only 2 goals on 10 shots. It is preseason, so keep it even keel. Not much on the line, realistically, especially if you're already one of the for sure goaltenders in the rotation. So let's see. Behind the net, got to go to the point, get it down deep, and again, we just Canucks in lanes. Canucks in lanes. How's Broberg doing in the SHL? He's doing fantastic. He's had some highlight plays, and I'm sure he's doing all right. He's doing all right. Samarukov's pass gets picked off, goes down the other way. Of course it does, because that's just what it would do. And we can't seem to get anything going here. Turnover again. Both teams just turning it over in the neutral. Back and forth between the face-off dots in either end is what we're doing. And may as well have been breakaways. While the first goal ace was a slap shot from the point on a face-off win, so not much. And Joseph, welcome in. Thank you, my man. Thank you. $10, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first time tonight for me to bust this out. Right there, you see the super chats for a cause. That's what the donation that Josh just threw at me is, and that means that goes up from $10. Take 10% of that. That knocks it up to $6, ladies and gentlemen, for Jumpstart, which I should talk about right now. Starrett's in already. Okay, Starrett's in. That $10, 10% goes towards Jumpstart, and now we sit and talk all about Jumpstart. What I'm doing this month is I'm donating 10% of every donation, super chat, whatever you're going to call it on Dolynny TV during the live streams to Jumpstart. So what I'm going to do is I'll take the money down at the end of the month, September 30th, October 1st, whatever it is. Go to Canadian Tire, take a picture so as I have physical proof for you guys, post it in the community tab, and let you know that this is how much Dolynny TV as a whole, you guys are a big part of it, donated to Jumpstart. And then we'll find out. So let's get it going. What do I think about the Area 51 raid tomorrow? I'm going to find the pictures on Facebook and Twitter, the memes, really good. I'm going to find it really good. So here we go. That's Caleb Jones mishandling it in the neutral zone, somehow getting it over to his man, and Anthony Peluso with a nice little chip. Good hands there by Peluso, but the Oilers can't create a chance out of it. We've got 11-12 to play in this second period, and we can't get much going here, as I think that's still Mikko Koskinen in net. His third and ice time on his team in Sweden with about 16 minutes a night. That's good. That's huge for Broberg. Sean, if you could actually pull up his hockey DB, or I'll do that in the intermission and I'll get you stats, we'll be good. Only 16. Well, at 18, that's not bad, Dry. That's not bad at all. So if my headphone would stay in, we'd be good. And there's a good shot for Koskinen, so he should be coming out of the net, which means, ladies and gentlemen, let's go turn this over and go to Philip Broberg and his stuff. Appreciate your channel. Going to be a good year. Let's go, Mike. Absolutely, it's going to be a good year. So, let's see. Philip Broberg, born in 2001. My goodness, I'm old. And he has played 3 games with Skellefteå AIK so far. And he has 1 assist. That's his stats so far. 1 assist and plus or minus 2 for Philip Broberg so far. RFA and why are they asking too much? Just is kind of the nature of the business right now, as the CBA kind of allows them to do that, and that's kind of the messed up thing. For guys supposedly fighting for jobs, this is just week. Well, Ace, there's 16 other guys not playing up front for the Oilers tonight, and there's a total of 8 other defensemen not playing for the Oilers tonight, so things aren't necessarily that bad. We'll probably see him shortly. William, yes, we'll probably see him tomorrow night against Calgary. That's going to be the exciting part. We get back-to-back live streams Friday night on Dolynny TV. Unfortunately, it's not a Saturday night game where we get the suit and the fanciness. That's kind of what my promise to you for Hockey Night in Canada is. I'll be rocking one of my blazers and one of my fancier shirts. Maybe I'll go out and buy a couple fancy shirts this year. We'll find out. As I'm going to have to go now. It's all good. We'll see you soon, Radwin. Hopefully the third period comes fast enough. I'm going to go grab a snack bar and we'll be good. Again, Joseph, your donation's about to expire there, but thank you so much. I appreciate it, my man. Thoughts on Joel Persson so far? Joel Persson's looked good. Honestly, he's looked fine. And Louis Eriksson, most goals in one season career under Dave Tippett. Suit and tie? William, I'm not a tie guy. I like ties. I have a lot of ties. I'm not a tie guy. Maybe as a tie, I should learn to tie a tie. There's Ryan McLeod winning a face-off. It scrambles. Canucks come up with it. Troy Stetcher rips a shot, but it's blocked. And back the other way it'll go. So that's all right. As here we go. Fire it down. And come on now. Oilers have to get this going at some point, don't they? As maybe not. Maybe not at all. And did you play minor hockey as a kid? No, I did not. I did not play a stitch of hockey as a kid. That's the odd part about me. I know. Understand? Why don't I understand the finer points of the game? And that would be why. As my cat scratches at the door, of course she would do that all of a sudden. Just decide to go in for that. And the tie is not my thing. Koskinen would have let that go by. Tie is just a noose in a street fight. It is what it is, right? Zap, please quit. Please quit. Let's go. The Canucks fire it in. Into the bench, actually. They fire it into the bench. So it is what it is. The Canucks fire a puck into the net. Or into the bench. They fired 2 of them into the net, I guess I should say. And there we go. Friday night SmackDown on WWE on Sportsnet 360 for you guys. There you go. If you're fans of WWE, keep that in mind. We'll keep that rocking. And we're at $6 for Super Chats for a cause, so that's awesome, guys. Appreciate that. And we'll get this going down as Matt Benning's going to take his man into the corner and somehow not come up with that puck. That's a must right there. That's an absolute must. And Koskinen still looks like he's in net. That still looks like a 19 to me, so I don't know if they've switched the whole plan here or not. We're still at that 10-minute mark or thereabout. Shane Starrett gets another chance, hopefully tonight. I'd like to see him one more game. And do I know Lega Rocks? Ryan, I've talked to the man. I've talked to the man that is Lega Rocks. Not in person, over Twitter, but I've had a couple chats with him. Let's see what Matt Benning can do here. A couple good goes. Hi, little bits. Hi, little bits. Come here. Hold on, guys. Got to get the star of the show. There we go. When we talk rock stars on Dolynny TV, we're talking bits right here. Miss Zap. The Oilers team makes me drink. I can't get over it. I know. It's a rough go being an Oilers fan, that's for sure. But we all keep doing it. Nick Laguerre, 18 years old at Pittsburgh camp, has a really nice touch around the net. Check him out. I'll have to see if I can find some highlights. But Keegan Lowe just having fun. You know what? Keegan Lowe is just happy to be in an NHL uniform again, I guess. His dad did play in the NHL. Kevin Lowe. Kevin Lowe must go. You know what I mean. Being in the media for the Oilers, would you mind divulging what I did? I did not do media for the Edmonton Oilers. I've done media for Junior B. Junior B, a couple of games at Junior A. So essentially I was just a game day reporter for the Junior B Cold Lake Ice, and that was that, right? I did pre-game interviews, in-game interviews, post-game with the coach, such and such. But what I have to get to is Voraxel getting in there with a $6.99 super chat. So now again, guys, thank you, Voraxel. That again raises another 70 cents. And guys, holy crap, Jumpstart's going to get a nice little donation on me, I feel. $6.70 for super chats for a cause now, and the Vancouver Canucks are going to be on a power play right here. So Voraxel in here, Joseph in here with a donation as well, and we're rocking it. And Voraxel, to answer your question, how am I today? I am absolutely good. You know what? The Oilers losing right now, But it is what it is. Could be a lot worse. Another one. That's exactly. Meant Nate Laguerre, not Nick Laguerre. Okay, I'll have to keep that looking up. And what else we got? If anyone donates $1,000 or more, they should win an oven mitt. They absolutely should. Mike, am I going to any hockey games this year? I'm hoping to go to a couple of games. I'm hoping to go to the ones in Calgary. And then I'm hoping to make one up in Edmonton this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to the one October 18th against Detroit. I'd like to possibly catch that one, but we'll find out. And in this case, Keegan Lowe must go. Yeah, he must go back to Bakersfield and get it going. 2K will be done in 20 minutes. Yes, hopefully I will still be on. And Richard Bachman hands a little Vancouver Canucks fan a puck. Cute finger. Yeah, I know. My biscuits. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Now I touch my face with her. Don't forget tomorrow, Battle of Alberta. That's right. Tomorrow's going to be the big matchup. We're going to have to deal with crazy Flames fans in here. And we're going to have a lot more people in here due to the game not being on TV. So it's going to be a psycho show. So we need to be on our best behavior, ladies and gentlemen. Can't go any lower. Oh my goodness. Now I touched my face. Of course I did. And man, whatever's in the oven smells good. I'm going to have to go figure that out soon enough. And turnover there for the Canucks. We've got 8:30 in this second intermission to go. Rexel, again, thank you. Your dono just expired on the top chat there. But again, thank you so much. I'm doing well, like I said. And Kosk, what did Kosk do? Did he just let in a goal? You're horrible. Oh, how? Okay, we're about to find out how Koskinen let in another goal. Let's find out. As I'm sure it was just as horrible as always. Can score. Is Russian playing? No, Mr. Anton Bertisov is not playing. Vancouver. Van goal and oh my goodness. Backdoor Matt Benning not paying attention. Guys, Ace, if you're still here, I think that one's one you are more than comfortable blaming on the defense right there. This is preseason hockey. Yeah, we need to be competing a little bit more. Koskinen had no chance. Yeah, but the defense needs to play. Yeah, the defense needs to play. That one is as simple as that. If that pass is getting through tape to tape, backdoor goal, you have got to do something about that. No, that is not on Koskinen. Watch this. Bang. Yeah, what's Matt Benning doing? What's number whatever right there doing? What's Dmitry Samorukov doing? Watch this. Dmitry Samorukov's stick is on the wrong side. Matt Benning's stick, wrong side. Just standing there doing nothing. Doing absolutely nothing. And that was a brutal go. And my goodness, that was rough. Yeah, just standing there. No blame on Koskinen. That is not a Koskinen goal against right there. And there we go. He glove saves that one. That's huge for us. So that was a rough one. 14 shots for the Vancouver Canucks, and they now have 3 goals. Watch this. This is just ugly. You have an elite playmaker in Bo Horvat being able to find Sven Barchi backdoor. Yeah. Bad D this year. Well, Ace, that's only one NHL defenseman who's cost us goal, and that's Matt Benning. But you got to also admit that a guy like Dmitry Samorukov got to know better. And Dmitry Samorukov is not an NHL defenseman this year. So keep that in mind. Please, let's keep even keel. But still, And Leon plays next game. I bet you he does. Battle of Alberta, I wouldn't be surprised at home. Got to pull in that crowd. And pull Koskinen and put in Starrett. I imagine Starrett's coming in right now. Imagine they're going to cut to Starrett jumping over the boards, and we should be good to go. Dave Tippett not making the call yet. Dave Tippett, a sharp-looking man in that suit. Very good-looking hockey man. Kind of a throwback look with that gray hair and the old tie and combo suit. So it's good. And while he said Leon will play in the next 2 games, he didn't play this one, so it's next. That's hopefully. And I hope that changes. But Benning has a full-time job so far. Well, hopefully he's the 7th defenseman, but Evan Bouchard hasn't done anything to make him be that. And Mitch, yeah, you feel it. We need Mike Smith. Well, we'll find Mike Smith in a game probably tomorrow night. And we'll need Real Demon. They don't have a number 1 at all. There's really not that many true number 1s out there in the NHL. That's the problem. Evan Bouchard is a true number 1. He just needs to progress into one. And I mean, at 19, you can't expect a guy to be a true number 1. I think Thomas Chabot is a little bit of an overpayment at $8 million. Honestly, it might be a steal. It might be an overpayment. Who knows? But backhander in on Koskinen. That's good. That's solid. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, I just have to text Buddy. There we go. Just making plans for tonight. Sorry, Koskinen's not the solution. Koskinen to the LTIR. Oh, that seems to solve all our problems, doesn't it? And could only imagine what Don Cherry would say about that goal, no doubt. Don Cherry would be ripping a stick off the Oilers for sure. I don't know what the Oilers fans are. Oh my goodness, Koskinen just got leveled. Goodness. Come on, Jason, get in there. Ah, my goodness. Ouch. And I gotta say, Joakim Nygard just looks like that guy you don't want to play hockey against. He looks like that guy who's gonna slew foot you into the boards and end your career. That's kind of the scary thing. Adam Gaudette coming in hard. How the hell did Buffalo get Yoki Harshu for Nylander and Oilers can't get one? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's Oilers D tying their man up. Yeah, that was rough. I don't know. Adam Gaudette kind of trying to get in there. Koskinen takes the contact. Oh my goodness. Edmonton delay of game. Are you kidding me? And am I in Edmonton? No, I am in Southern Alberta, my man. Southern Alberta. 19-18 the shots on goal. So Koskinen's save percentage somehow going up in this one after allowing 3 goals. But Vancouver gets the power play. My goodness, I don't know what this team's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Mikko Koskinen gets the delay of game. Yeah, he gets the delay of game for getting absolutely bowled over. What happened to not being able to touch the goalies and taking the face off with his stick backwards? Really? Trying to show some versatility? I don't know. Poor Tippett's starting to realize this group sucks. I don't know what's going on here. Brown Malone doing some giggy thing. And a good feeling that Smith will be our number 1. Koskinen plays horrible in the beginning and end, so maybe in December and January Koskinen will play. Who knows? Who knows? But here we go. Bang. Again, they go backdoor play, but the Oilers actually stop it. Ace. Ace. We got it going, my man. We got a backdoor play stopped. We got a backdoor stop made. Except for the D gets blown by that time, and this is brutal. It's brutal. Just brutal. Here we go. You know what? That's not a bad play. You can let a man walk out of that corner all day. If the goalie's ready for it and you know you can drive the play to the net, that's not a problem. I have no problem with driving the play to the net, getting it going, and we're good fine there. So let's see here. Bang on. Let's get it going around. Oh, what am I doing? I'm opening up my files. Why am I opening up my files? It's 4-on-2, like, come on. Yeah, right? Horrible change. Goodness. Should we make a trade for Hayden Fleury of the Carolina Hurricanes? No. No, there's no point in trading veteran D for rookie D at this point when we need to keep developing our rookie D. Gaetan Haas gets a good shorthanded chance. Patrick Russell setting him up again. Patrick Russell just continues to impress, ladies and gentlemen. And bang, down the ice. Russell for the win. More of that, exactly. And I don't know where that puck went, but oh, it broke. Something broke. Somebody lost a skate blade? Goalie lost a skate blade? Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jacob Markstrom lost his skate blade. Oh, my. So they're going to try and triage this and get this back in there. And Oilers need veteran D badly. Well, we do have veteran D. Like, honestly, in our top 6, currently, nobody's under the age of, like, 24 except for Darnell Nurse. That's the crazy part about it. Do you think Evan Bouchard's going to make the team? I'm hoping, but he hasn't done anything to improve himself. And I say I'm hoping because it just shuts people up about him, but at the same rate, I would like to see him to start the year in Bakersfield for 40 games. That's my ideal. And maybe in January. That's exactly January. By the time he's played 40 games in Bakersfield, bring him up, let him play. No problem about it. But for right now, no thank you. Let's see, how much time do we have left on the clock? 4:37 left on the clock. Okay, we got to go get ourselves some hockey played here because this is getting brutal. Koskinen. Oh my god, what did he give up now? This should be good. This should be good. go. Bang. And power play goal, so can't complain them. And let's go. Shot. And oh my goodness. Holes all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. That one was brutal. Okay. Ay. This is not looking good at all. They should have definitely pulled him. Thought we were going to improve our PK. Well, that's our first PK goal against all preseason in 6 tries. So actually our PK has improved. Technically based off of that number. And it's through the screen of the defenseman, so it is what it is. And that one is insult to injury. Insult to injury is here we go down the ice. I mean, you should expect this with a lineup that features Anthony Peluso in it, but that is my side of things aside. And down the ice, Brisebois, Eriksson, like Louis Eriksson is getting points, so we need not ask ourselves why the Canucks are winning. Louis Eriksson is an important piece to the Canucks if he plays offense and he gets an assist. So let's just dash it up to that. Why not? Let's start making excuses in the preseason, right? And why no Yamamoto in preseason? Michael, sorry to ignore your question. That just the goal happened. I don't even know if he's still cleared to play. Don't know if he's cleared to play yet. And I hope Oil play their better D, get those AHL bums off the ice. I don't even know what's going wrong at this point. I don't even know what's going wrong. Just everything's bad. Starts the third. If not, I don't know what's wrong. Cody, no doubt. It's been a brutal start to the game so far, and we can't afford this to continue much longer. So what I'm going to do right here, play that. We'll get this going. I'm just on commercial, so I threw you guys a commercial as well, just so you know. And check this. Loskinen. Oh, Jesus, William. Not just kidding so far. And let's see what we got ourselves. Bang, 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 bang. Take a breather. Take a breather. HL level D and 0 compete. Well, that's exactly what it is, right? When you've got nothing going right in the defensive zone, it's just compete level. Compete level shows up most on the forecheck in the defensive zone. And yes, it was his weakness last season. It's been his weakness in this game as well. We've got 3:36 to go in what's been a very, very painful second period. And very much so. Probably going to cut out of here at the third period just to go relax, eat supper, and then get that game review up for you guys as well. So does Benson make the team? Probably not. Honestly, based on what I've seen, he's not likely to make the team. And Wolf, definitely don't worry. It's just preseason. Too early to worry at this point. And Joseph, yeah, rough. And Darkness, welcome in. And Hot Take Hockey John, how was your live stream? I'm hoping it was all right. I saw you pulled some decent numbers in there, so that's good. It is the Panthers Montreal Canadiens, so I can't imagine you pulled too bad of numbers. And no one on this team looks good so far. Cooper Marody looked good on that goal. Cooper Marody looked very fantastic on that goal, but that's about it. And what worries me is the total lack of compete. Well, that's the thing, right? It is preseason, so technically, yes, you should have lots to compete, but it's tough. And Mike Smith has not played yet, so hopefully we see him tomorrow night against Calgary. And not noticing Neil, no, that one chance off the crossbar is about all I noticed out of him. It is what it is. Was live for a bit after class. Was fun, ending OT and shootout. Ooh, that's okay. It's always a good time. You gotta hope these Oilers can do something here, as that's going to be offside. Again, just guys turning it over in the neutral zone has been a problem all night for us. And somehow, when we were leading 13-8 in shots, the Canucks now have the edge in shots, 21-20. Everyone needs to lighten up. The preseason is to find out who hasn't and who doesn't. It's an audition, and those won't be on the opening night roster. Well, Tim, a lot of people have failed tonight, and that's the scary part. Yes, we've got 48 guys in camp, so technically 2 more than what we need for an opening night roster, but James Neal's on this lineup, and I don't know. I just want to see more compete. Just dropped a like, everyone's up. Thanks, Hot Take. Appreciate it. John, of course, moderator, because you got to respect the real ones in the community, right? John's a hustler just as much as any of us out here. And Samarukov's injured. Now he's dying on the ice. Samarukov's out there bleeding to death or something. And no one's calling a penalty or calling the play dead. And looks like he took it in the eye. Oh my goodness, that looks ugly. And the preseason means Diddley's again tie-righty. I know. Exactly. And we'll probably see Leon Draisaitl either tomorrow night or the game after. It's a solid reflection of the development level of their farm people, and in regard that's horrible. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it was his own stick that got him. Ay ay ay. Will be sent down before his gear hits the bag after the horn sounds. Yeah, he should have been sent down earlier. I don't even know why he's playing this game. And he's not even close to a defenseman who could make the team. Not at all. Cates needs to sell. I don't think Cates needs to sell. Honestly. The whole Cates thing. We got a beautiful arena out of him. We couldn't have asked for a better arena out of our owner. Sure, he screwed the city, but that's what a businessman's there to do. Government wants to give away taxpayer money? Oh yeah. He's going to take advantage, and that's exactly what happened. Failure is great as a teacher. Well, he's gotta go learn. You gotta go learn down there on the farm club at this point, because there's not much learning happening in a 4-1 loss already 2 periods through. What better CHL or NCAA? CHL all the way. You can fight in the CHL. And let's go get this going here, boys. As Clefbaum. Outlet pass there. Was it? Oh, I thought that was tape to tape, but unfortunately it was not. We gotta get this going here. We just gotta start going. We paid for that arena, yeah, but you wouldn't have gotten that arena built by the city. It took a businessman to get the city to agree to build it, right, Ace? So businessman got the free money to build it. Of course, he's going to build a good one. That's the beautiful part of it. I know it's a messy situation, but a businessman's there to do a businessman's job, right? Stupid city. If you didn't want the city to do that, you should have not voted for those people. That's all I got to say. Again, politics, but that's the hockey politics that you were asking for. And how is Darnell Nurse developing? I think he's going to be getting 45. I think he's going to be very good this year. Guys, realistically, this game's just a dud. This is just a dud of a preseason game. I'd feel bad if I went and spent money on it. But it is what it is. And there we go. Bang on. Let's go. Shoot that puck. And Koskinen or Markstrom makes the save. No work ethic at all. That's, you know what, we're putting in some work on this forecheck here, but we got nobody supporting our man along the board. Tyler Benson isn't getting in there, and Gaetan Haas, who's been beat up already, is having to be forced to do all the work. And where are the fans in the building supporting the boys? It's preseason. It is what it is. And putting Stuart Koskinen glove is worse. Horn sounds even more broken. It is tough, guys. I'm not being positive. I've had enough. That's right. I'm thinking, I think it's pretty much time to cut it, honestly. That's the tough part. I appreciate Joseph and, of course, Verexel donating to the channel, getting that jumpstart total up to 670. That's a good improvement, considering that's almost half of what we brought in the other night. Am I doing franchise mode in NHL 20? Absolutely not. Have no interest in doing video games anymore. Map betting, delay of game, puck over glass. Guys, it is what it is. Is NHL 20 worth buying? Absolutely. Possibly. I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. That's what I'm going. I just came. Don't go. I gotta go, Shaden. This is not good. I'm starving to death, and I think it's a good time to call it here. I wanted to stream the whole game, but this is stay the course. Okay, guys. If you're staying the course, I'll stay the course, but I'm going to grab something to eat. I'm starving to death here. Just give me a second. Put you on pause, and we'll be right back. As maybe what I'll do is I'll get you another browser source here. And let's get the browser source off, and let's go do this. How about this? I'll get you the stats for you to mull over and talk about. You guys behave while I'm gone, and we'll be good there. Bang. 1920. 1080. Bang. And so there you go. That's going to be your little stat sheet. Somehow that's not going to... I don't know. That's brutal. It is what it is. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. There are your goal scores. I will catch you in a few minutes here. Just got to go grab something to eat. Wish I had a better loading screen. I should build a loading screen, shouldn't I? goodness. Alright, shall we do this? We shall do this. We're back, we're rolling, we're ready to go. Okay, that was a good cinnamon bun. Crushed a little faster than I wish I should have. But it is what it is at this point, I must say. As we're waiting for the Oilers to get back going. You're right, oh, I'm not. Hello, hello. Is this thing on? This thing's on. We're good, we're gold. Jesus. You'd pretend like I never went to media school. Jeez. That's brutal. Well, I hope that this preseason doesn't also become a season preview to the hockey gods. We've suffered enough already. Well, somebody had the theory that if we've had a bad preseason, we're going to have a good season because we've had good preseasons and bad seasons the past 2 years. So with that theory, I'm rocking it. What's up, UV? And one Tyson. What's going on? Here we go. We'll get rocking. I just gotta check this. 14 degrees tomorrow. It's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's gonna be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Like if you get that reference, eh? And we'll be good to go right here in a second. That's right. And 4-1 after the second period. So guys, this is where it's going to go. Columbia School of Broadcasting, Dolynny TV. No. Nate Radio and Television. 23-23 the shots on goal. 16 hits for the Canucks. 14 for the Oilers. 26 for the faceoffs for the Canucks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are getting absolutely laid out in the faceoff dot here, ladies and gentlemen. 26-16. Yeah, watch the face-off dot tonight, Dave Tippett said. I don't think anyone's winning a face-off job tonight. And let's see. 6-6 the penalty minutes. Oilers have 5 takeaways, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. Oilers have 13 giveaways tonight, and the Canucks are 2 for 4 on the power play. That's going to cost you time and time and time again. My goodness, that is ugly, I must say. That is rough. Really rough. And I taught sound engineering in St. in Columbia. Well, there you go, Chewy. That's all right. I don't want to see these bums after tonight. Well, we're going to see Matt Benning. We're going to see Clefbaum and Pearson again, but the other 3 probably not. And JK, that's all right, UV. And did anyone see the Oilers website posted they are doing really good on faceoffs? Yeah, they were. Prior to tonight, the Oilers were doing very good on faceoffs. Now we are really struggling, and that is the ugly part about it. Anyways, I'm sorry to hear your band broke up. That's a rough go, buddy. So we're rocking and we're rolling along here, and we're really not rocking much anymore. And Manning's going to make the team. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. There's somebody that's got to push him out of a spot 100%. And best player so far? Patrick Russell? Patrick Russell? I don't know. That's the ugly part about it. Patrick Russell might be the best player so far. Really don't know. And let's see. What's Bo Horvat, Sven Barchi? I don't know. Patrick Russell's looked good. Patrick Russell's hustled. So that's the huge part here. But other than that, we have had a rough go tonight. And we're hoping for a better finish to this one. Can't predict the playoffs based on one preseason game, right? Well, that's the scary part about this Oilers team. Jesus. Sven Barchi, 1 goal tonight, missed 56 games last year with injury. Could you imagine? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. And UV, hey. Cool. I'm a freak. The only reason Manning will make this team is because the defense is crap. Well, no. The thing is, if they go with Manning to make the team, they don't want to sit a young D-man every night. That's the key. So, that's the key right there. And yes, I do know the way. And it's tough. It's tough. There's too many opinions on the Oilers D, and honestly, until they do something, nobody's proven right. That's the terrible part about it. And if the Oilers don't make the playoffs in 50 years, I think the Oilers have long moved out of Edmonton. 100%. And, man, guys, the commercials tonight are just killing me. They're playing this whole honest integrity show all the time. And Mike or Mikko? I'm leaning towards Mike now. Mikko's kind of screwed this one up a little bit. That's the rough go for him. We'll figure it out. One city. Oh, they're doing the Chicago Fire stuff tonight. They have 3 Chicago shows on TV now. Oh, man. Entertainment. Oh, boy. It's brutal. It's brutal. So what you need to know about the penalties, guys. 2 minutes for hooking for James Neal to begin the night, and then Oscar Fantenberg got called for 2 minutes for hooking a little bit later on. Josh Levo, 4 minutes for eye sticking in that first period. Then the Oilers just kind of seemed to implode in that second period. Keegan Lowe, 2 minutes for tripping. Thomas Shirko, 2 minutes for delay of game. It was actually taken by Mikko Koskinen. And 2 minutes for delay of game by Matt Benning as well. And we could have gotten Matthew Barzal. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. No way to say we would have actually drafted Matthew Barzal. We would have had a shot at him, but there's no way to say we would have actually drafted him. That's the crazy part about it. And have you seen... I feel like a grand... And how can Mikko improve? Mikko? Glove hand. Glove hand and positioning all the time. That's the key there. That's all he's got to do. Sorry, guys. I've got cat hair in my eye now, and I'm done for the night. And what did the Oilers do to deserve to be a bad team for the past decade? Well, didn't want to rebuild properly. They traded Smitty. They traded Ryan Smith, and it was all downhill from there. We would have had one bad year if we wouldn't have traded Ryan Smith. But instead we committed to a failed rebuild. That's the brutal part about it. It all starts with trading Ryan Smith. Boy. Rough go. And he is from Edmonton. Especially Alex Galchenyuk on him last year. Yeah, there's been a lot of rough ones. Oy. Goodness. That pretzel bun burger looks very good tonight, I must tell you that. Pretzel bun's looking really, really good tonight. Let's see. Mark Spector joins Dan Murphy. Ooh, this should be good. Mark Spector says there's not more to the McDavid story, guys. That's the good key. And then Mark Spector says, good chance Connor McDavid gets an opening night start. Ooh, let's go. NHL is... I don't know, UV. Oh, here we go. The Neil Lucic trade. Guys, I'll get you this. James Neal. Oh yeah, boys. Everyone likes James Neal. When is the next game? Next game is tomorrow night against Calgary, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be a good one. I mean, it's Battle of Alberta. It's preseason, so that'll be fun. Hopefully live streaming that one as well. Probably only do the first two periods, but... Yep, they're saying let Bush grow. Cody, I agree with you. Let him push up for a job. That's right. That's right. Halfway through the season call-up, Mark Spector confirms Dolynny TV's suspicions. Ladies and gentlemen, I once told you that Anton Bertasov is coming to the team on a PTO. I now tell you that Bouchard is going to come up halfway through the season, and Mark Spector confirms it. There we go. Mint. Absolutely mint. We are rocking, we are rolling. And what? And let's see. Next season, do you think Broberg will play? No. Broberg plays in the AHL next year. He's got to adjust to the NHL game. Again, same thing as Bouchard, push his way up. That's the key for Mr. Philip Broberg. And it's not like he's lighting the SHL on fire either. He has 1 assist in 3 games. And What's more important? Hockey sense all the way. Hockey sense all the way. You gotta be able to have the sense to shoot before you can shoot. A bunch of rookies. What are we talking about, Wolf? What are we talking about? Bang, Marcus Granlund. Yeah, Jacob Markstrom's looked good tonight. Honestly, he's had some good goaltending tonight as well. The Canucks have been in lanes, and it is what it is. Yeah, we'll get our fair share this year, I'm sure. And 4-1, what's up with Mikko? Well, glove hand as always. And UV, we can talk about it, but realistically, the only guys that add anything is really Everly. We didn't actually ever have Barzal. Guys, this whole fake thing about, oh my god, we drafted Barzal and gave him away. We didn't. There's no way to say we could have drafted Matthew Barzal, so why we dwell on it? It's just stupid. I think we've heard 5 or 6 different names Peter Shirley was expecting to draft with that pick. I'd love to have seen... that's right, Chewy. That's right. And Mike is getting old. He is, but old goaltenders, right? How old was Dwayne Rollison when he led us to the Stanley Cup Finals? Go look that up. Go look up how old Dwayne Rollison was when he led us to the Stanley Cup Final. You'll be surprised what an old goalie named Rolly can do. And Koskinen is on the bench. This is good news for us. I have good news and bad news. Mikko fixed his glove but broke his blocker. Well, that would be some kind of something going on, wouldn't it? So Mikko Koskinen on the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this period underway. Shane Sterrett in net. That is a greasy helmet. That is really greasy. I like it, but it's greasy. 27-7-5 in the AHL last year. Matt Benning in the box to begin the period. Well, Matt Benning in the box to begin the year. What's new? Sterrett's pads are godly. I need to see those pads. And I love Sterrett's equipment, so we'll see that right away. As Brad Malone's stick explodes, and we'll find out. Ooh, that's a nice little greasy setup that Sterrett's got going fully. Someone, Mikko Koskinen getting scored on glove side. Yeah, I'd do it, but copyright restrictions don't allow me to. Ooh, a little bit of pressure on the goalie. I like that. That's a good positive to see. Who was that? Let's get a number on that freight train. Number 24, Brad Malone. Good positional save by Shane Sterrett. And those are some really hyper pads. Those are going to look good down there in Bakersfield, that's for sure. And 1:25 to go. Bo Horvat, again, a good pass. Finds his man. Dmitry Samorukov getting picked on. Keegan Lowe, why is he on the penalty kill? Honestly, why wouldn't you be looking at what Clefbaum and Persson can do? Why, like, Lowe's not going to be an NHL defenseman to start the year. Why do you have them out there? And come on, you guys got to get it going. Got to get it going. Barchi across, and Shane Sterrett awkward, but makes the save. Oh, his mask split halfway down the middle. That was giving me some tripping effect right there when he was turning his head all that time. Barchi, yeah. Barchi's going to the box, okay. So Sven Barchi to the penalty box, ladies and gentlemen. I should get you that scoreboard again. Why am I doing that? I'm always going to be bad for that this year. I got to be on top of my things here. As it's going to be a 4-on-4 penalty kill power play for both teams kind of deal. 4-on-4, even strength, I guess you could say. We'll get going. Alright, come on. Let's go, boys. 4-on-4, into the corner. Go around the net. There you go, Ryan McLeod. There you go. That's a standout play. That's how you move the puck 4-on-4. D to D, Samorukov. That's just a dumb play. And Samorukov coughs it up. Yep. And who's getting Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out? I actually just played Grand Theft Auto 5 for the first time in a long while. It was fun. And Benson's a bust. I don't know if Benson's a bust or if the Oilers game is just a bust tonight. It's been brutal. And should we have... Trading Talbot was the best thing we could have done. Did we just give up another goal? Probably. Ball misses it. Another turnover. Okay. What do we got here? Another turnover costing us? Yep, probably. And wow, how horrific, guys. I don't even want to see this one. Honestly, you guys have all seen it. I don't even want to see it. Yep. I'm out. I'm done. It's not working tonight. Gotta change it up. Rough go, ladies and gentlemen. Rough go. The Canucks have just all of a sudden, after being down 13-8, taken it to the Oilers, and this is getting embarrassing. Who even turned that puck over? But what do you do? James Neal? James Neal. Nope, who was that defenseman? Joel Persson. Oh my goodness, not Persson now. Oh my God. There we go. It's Jesus. We have 4 non-roster defensemen. Persson's one of them, but he's fighting to be a top-pairing defenseman, and he's giving away the puck like that. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Oh my goodness. Do not let stop a stream. I know. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for sure, Cody. This has been tough. And realistically, okay, let's keep even keel here. Let's keep even keel with this whole thing. The problem is not so much about the goals, the turnovers. It is very much so about the turnovers, don't get me wrong. But it's the lack of compete. It's the lack of effort. It's the lack of bounce back. And if you watch the Edmonton Oilers in the 2018-2019 season, what cost the Oilers is their inability to bounce back from early and often adversity, right? As soon as they got down, there was no more fighting for it. There was no, I want to get a goal to make these guys have to think. I want to get a goal because I want to put these guys on their heels like they just put us on ours. There's none of that. There is absolutely none of that. And that is the worst part about this game. When something looks like 18-19 in the 19-20 season, I'm going to be very visibly upset. I'm going to be very shaken up because it's just a same old story that doesn't need to be repeated. Technically, this should be fixed. If you're a coach and you come in here and you can't identify that the Oilers need to learn resiliency, that is the hard part about it. Okay, I'm going to quit. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to play like this. And lack of compete is what really bothers me. Tomorrow is a new day, exactly. Let's see. What happened now? The D-man can't skate with the puck now. Nothing's good. Nothing good is happening right now. Nothing good is happening right now. Bang, come on now. You got to get this going. Get this up the ice. Come on now. Nothing. Like, we can't get anything started. We have 24 shots, but we had 13 after the first period. So through a period and a quarter, we have nothing going on, which is just rough. Just rough. Let's go. I just got a text, buddy. Can't even take a pass. I know. It's been brutal. 15-21. Is Benson NHL ready? He looks like he is at times, and then most of these games have been duds for him, so I pretty much think he's going back to Bakersfield to figure it out. And Edmonton could have made the playoffs last year, but it was lack of compete or goaltending. It was lack of compete. Honestly, the goaltending holds you back, but if you work hard on defense and make your man think, it's all you have to do to compete. And compete heart and hustle. Heart and hustle wins you more games than anything. Guys, you could take this most skilled lineup in the NHL, put it against a team that wants it more, and that team that wants it more is going to win if that team doesn't have a good night. Yeah, well, yeah, sure. The Canucks have their number one in net, but we had our number one in net. Technically, and I mean, Jacob Markstrom's really not all that much better than Mikko Koskinen or Mike Smith. You can't argue that. Canucks would go somewhere if he was. And our type A fighters, not fists, but didn't compete. And I think the Oilers have drafted a lot of those guys, but the problem is, it just never comes together. And hope this doesn't keep up in the goalie. I know, Mad Rock. It's been a rough go tonight. 14:06 to go, third period. Winding down. This is good. Kosk sucks worse than Talbot. I wouldn't say worse than Talbot. You look at his numbers last year, he was better. But, oh my goodness, not a good start to it for him. And realistically, guys, have you even seen one scrum, save for the Koskinen rip around that was just stupid? Have you seen one scrum in front of the net? Have you seen one guy get a face wash tonight? Have you seen any heart? Like, I don't care about tough guys. I don't care, right? I want to just see that compete. And that compete's giving a guy a glove wash, right? Make him smell the sweat. You want him to know how hard you're working. It's just rough. I don't know why you're watching this game. And who do we give for the expansion draft for Seattle? That's a few years out. We'll worry about it when we get there. Turnover machines on sale in Edmonton. Puff pastries, anyone, right? Rough go. And, oh, they face planted. Yeah, they face planted. No defense, sorry, Koskinen, but, yeah. Defense sucked tonight. Goaltending sucked tonight. Offense couldn't get going because they couldn't bounce back when a goal happened. And, it's not a good time. It's not a good time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, gif of Michael Scott rubbing his eyes. I get that one. I've watched The Office. It makes sense to me. It's been ugly. It's been ugly, guys. But it'll be what it'll be. And the expansion draft is at the end of next season. So yeah, that's why I mean it's a ways out. It's not this season. It's next season. And honestly, this is getting ridiculous. Why are they still don't deserve this? Us fans. Is what it is. They better wake up, that's for sure. But awesome channel. Thanks, Mad Rock. And no muscle, no intimidation. Well, it's not that, right? You don't need muscle to give a guy a face wash. You don't need muscle to give a guy a face wash. That's my point. Is a face wash, dude. Connor McDavid can give a face wash. That's nothing. And sorry I'm late. Really want to believe this lineup isn't a good indication of things to come. It shouldn't be, Robert. We're dressing 4 non-roster defensemen from last year, and it's Mikko Koskinen's first game. We're getting down over nothing, I'm sure, but it's just frustrating watching an 18-19 game in 2019. And it has got to do with preseason. Didn't tip it, say pregame to watch the centers tonight. Watch them all sent down to the minors. Well, that's about it. They have been face-off bad. And I don't think Yamo can make the team. No, he hasn't even been cleared to play yet. And muscle comes in handy when used right. Just ask Kazian. Well, yes, in that instance, but I'm not saying we need that muscle tonight. We just need guys who want to compete, and that's offside because nobody even wants to work on it. It wasn't even Tyler Benson; it was Buddy on the other side, and right, just ugly. Predictions for the Cup? I don't even know at this point. Tampa Bay probably. By Yurko, oh goodness, this is just getting ugly. Jeez. Good whack on Yurko. He's having a rough go. And we got 13:06 to go. That's an icing against the Canucks. Like, guys, I'd just like to see one more goal. Like, you imagine how much difference in the game that James Neal crossbar could have made if it went bar down and in. It would have made a world of difference. It is forechecking and keep the puck in their end. Exactly. And I don't think Peluso is going to stay up. I don't even think I've noticed him at all. Like, if we go over and get the next break, I'll get you that number. Kazian last year, yes, he was. He was good. And we don't need no more microchips inside our hockey chips. Yeah, we don't. We really don't. And please at least one more. What are you saying, Cody? Yeah, one more goal, 100%. One more is what we need. Benson with a nice pass to Neal. Neal wires that one shot wide, but at least he's taking a shot. And that ends up somehow on Markstrom, so we're good. There's a weird lineup tonight. Yeah, anytime you got Anthony Peluso in the lineup, it's a weird lineup in my opinion nowadays. How do you shoot a mile wide? At least he was taking a shot. Play like a big dog rather than a mad dog. 12:47 to go here, boys. We've got somebody, I think that's Brad Malone in the face-off dot. D actually gets a shot through, and that's a dangerous chance. If somebody's there, that's a goal, and that's all you need to work on. That's the thing. That's how you take something out of preseason. You work on that. Glad to see the D get a shot through. That was Clefbaum getting the shot through, by the way. Why did James Neal struggle last year playing on the third line in Calgary? When you got Johnny Hockey and Monahan on the top line, you're not going to see much ice. And he was pretty begged after back-to-back cup finals. Nice play there by Nygaard. That's the speed I like to see. You know what? Nygaard's speed has stood out tonight. I don't care if he's stood out, his speed has stood out. And we won't say that we're better, it's just that we're less worse, yeah. And never caught up, exactly. That was the difficulty. Played on the third line, never caught up. Just a bad go for James Neal. Oh well, for us, it's our fortune, and that's huge for us for sure. And back around. Come on, we got to get this going down ice here. There's nothing happening there. That's going to go back that way, and Shane Sterrett's going to get it up the boards to an Oilers D-man, actually. That's beautiful. And now, okay, Chiasson drops it. There's a shot. There's a play. Holy crap, we're putting something together. Marcus Granlund, there we go. Granlund messing it up with Troy Stetcher. That's beautiful. That's what I want to see. Good on you. Good on you, Granlund. And this is good. Chiasson's little chip. That's a good play. You get Draisaitl and McDavid doing that, that could create a lot of friggin' havoc. I got the reference from Nerga and Worms. Oh, okay. Your sub-graphic and the game score are both turned on. What? They both are? What the goodness? What the goodness am I doing? There we go. Let's do that. There we go. We're good here. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. It's been a rough night. Thank you, Dry. Thank you, somebody, for noticing. Appreciate it. Can't do it without you guys. You know that. Come on. We got to get this going. Down the ice. Let's go. Nothing there. Nothing there. Now I can see Kitty. That's right. That's probably what you want to see is Kitty. Shane Sterrett. Good to go. Granlund played tonight. Listen on 6:30 Chad. Yeah, he's doing good. Come on now. Let's go down the ice here, boys. Flip it down. Good play. Nothing happening, though. And listen to Proud to be Canadian, my Oregon Worms. You might get a good lasso. Okay. And this one, is this one to put behind us? Absolutely, Sam. Absolutely. It's a rough go. Good thing you've got good hockey down there in Bakersfield to warm me up. And at least it isn't 10-1. Oh, no. No. Are you kidding me? Tanev? What are you doing? Guys, this game just falling apart here. Stop spam. Yeah, please stop spam. And oil and gas. What are we talking about, oil and gas? Has bang. Come on, boys. We got to get this going. This is rough. This has not been a good effort by any stretch of the imagination. Koskinen's glove hand. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins joins the chat. Well, I got to do something on an off night, I guess. And I checked out to make a stake, and what happened? 5-1. Koskinen happened, Oilers defense happened, and you know the same old story from 18-19 happened. It is what it is. It's a rough go. UV, please quit. I know you know how to behave in the chat. I don't know why you need to feel like you don't. And who do you think will be sent down? Well, we got 48 more people in camp still. There's a lot more to send down, and I can't name them all yet, especially considering this whole team should be sent down, save for Clefbaum and Pearson. It's your fault. The Oilers talking, well, maybe if I said negative things all the time, they'd be good. I always try to hope for the positive. Maybe I should hope for the negative. Where was JJ drafted? He was drafted, I think, 3rd round or lesser, somewhere in there. Here's a good chance. Okay, Brad Malone's in there. We're going to get ourselves a little bit of forechecking time. Patrick Russell. Look for Patrick Russell to score here. That would be all right. Bring in the first game lineup. Maybe a little changes. Maybe. But I like that lineup. The first game was absolutely fantastic. We rocked that first game. That was huge. And 10-1, but there's still 8:40 left. Yeah, it's a rough go for sure. Oh, man, Keffer. And let's see. Short list is who won't be sent down. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Ace. And let's find out. Let's get this going. Come on, Keegan Lowe. Saw Benning's expression. It looked like he had the same nightmare before. I was thinking that Granlund was looking good. Granlund? Well, you know what? I just like that Granlund showed a little bit of hustle getting in there with Troy Stetcher a little bit. Would have been my first move. No. You know what? Myers is not worth 6.1. Defensively, a disaster. And what do you think JJ will do this year? I seriously think he can do something solid. I think he can do 12 and 15, like 27, 30 points-ish. He'll be good. JJ is coming along. Just needs not to get injured, and Yep. Chiasson gets greasy and gets called for it. I mean, it's a good play. Like, it looks like incidental contact, except for he reached out his back ankle. Like, goodness. If you're going to do that, its point of contact is the hip. It's going to hurt, but you make the play. There's no reason to use the leg there. You need to use the hip. Lean into him. Oh, man. What is the ceiling of Ostap Safin? We have to see him go into... We have to see him go into camp and see what he can do in Bakersfield this year. That's the big question. And you got to train those cats to face the camera. She's pretty for not facing the camera. Hey, Bitsy, what are we? There you go. There you go. And cost would be better unless they make Mike first. Yeah, I hope. And the cats should be in jerseys. I know. I should get them something, but... Ouch, ouch, Bits. That's my cut. That's my cut. And I think they turned their back to the camera on purpose. Yeah, they don't want to be a part of this failing ship. And Connor McDavid should come in for the Battle of Alberta. I only want Leon in there. Only Leon. Connor we need to save. I don't want Connor facing Calgary. And I'm going to be a... Alright, UV, you do that. Oilers lost. Oilers haven't lost yet. But it's pretty much a sure thing. It's pretty much a sure thing at this point, and that's the ugly part about it. Is there's not much they can do to turn this one around at this point, and we're just hoping for something. And well, this game they suck, but we don't know yet. Honestly, not a game that counts has been played yet, ladies and gentlemen. When do they start wearing the new jerseys? Friday night home games. I believe the first one is against Detroit, Friday, October 18th. Giordano will be gunning for him. Exactly, we can't afford that. Can't afford that at all. There we go. Stretch that off. That looks good. Perfect. And what do we got? Got that with... Oh, yep. My TV's out. That's huge. That's a huge test for jobs, so people just calm down. Well, Cody, the problem is, as I've said, we're keeping it even keel. I'm keeping it in mind what we're doing here. But nobody has looked good tonight. Some parts of their games have looked good. Nobody's looked good. Oilers will never get... No, the Oilers will get better in time. Don't you worry. Just got to wait for the prospects on the farm to develop. And take in mind, this preseason tells me more and more why Nugent Hopkins is important. That's exactly. And Gaudette and Russell, good effort. Yep. And City of Champions. Well, they took down the signs, Ace. They took down the signs. Don't worry about that. And Tippett has looked good. No, I don't think Tippett picked a winning lineup tonight. He has not looked good. And I'd rather see Ted Nugent. Ace. 7:18 to go. The Oilers are actually killing a penalty here and not allowing anything. Well, we're doing all right. And you're a bit sick. I'm hoping for you, man. Maybe a negative preseason record might be the key to the great season. That's what we're hoping. That's kind of the general consensus that we're coming to here. Is we're starting to think a negative preseason record may lead to a positive regular season record. The problem is you can't test minor leaguers without some talent to be with. And that's the key, right? Is if you're going to give them some talent, and realistically this roster doesn't have much talent, and the Oilers have now wasted 2 games on non-roster talent. Hey, you never know, Ace. I'm telling you, crazier things happen in Oilers land. That's what I'm getting at. And there's a lot more vets playing for Vancouver, that's for sure. But this is like game 4 of the preseason for them, so there should be. And I'm sure Gretzky's in the box somewhere. But we've got 6:22 to go in this game. We'll be getting out of here right quick. Then we'll be getting into the game review, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a ripper tonight. So you'll want to stay tuned for that one. Let's get this going. Canucks cycling around the puck. We've killed a penalty. We killed the penalty. Big shot off. And, alright, back the other way. There goes Joachim Nygard. There's the speed again. He's blown by the defenseman. Holy crap, there's a beauty play, and he's going to play it out to the front end. The speed looks good. What he does with it, how much? Oh, giveaway by the defenseman. Good go. Who is that? Keegan Lowe. Ladies and gentlemen, Keegan Lowe gives away the puck. I know I'm being hard on him. I'm sorry if you're from Bakersfield, Sam. I've got you in mind. But he is not an NHL defenseman. He's not an NHL defenseman. And Tip's thinking, what the heck has he done? Absolutely. He's thinking, I should have played McDavid. Where Chris Pronger on him. Okay, UV, we don't do that. Come on. Smarten up. Smarten up. Didn't Ratty leave to play in the KHL for Craig McTavish? Head coach Craig McTavish. There's quite a few guys, Oilers related, playing there. And, let's see. We will harness Nygaard's speed and time. Guys, honestly, his speed is enough of an asset that's a big part of the NHL game. I will take it. I'll take it all day, but it's just rough. So if you want a fun stat, let's go over here with 5:46 to go in the period. The Canucks have won 30 faceoffs to the Oilers 21. Having fun yet? I don't think the Oilers centers are. I don't think the Oilers centers are at all. And we're rocking and we're rolling along tonight. Oh, bing, bang, boom. Let's go, guys. Decent, decent, decent. And do more players get cut tomorrow? I'd say probably. Stuart Skinner got cut today, so that was something. And Dry McDavid, Nygaard, that's the line that's been proposed. I don't see why it couldn't work as long as Nygaard proves what he is as a good player first. And I gotta scratch my back here. Yeah, tough go. Boy. Alright, we're back to action. Horvat, looking good. And this is going to be something special, I think. See how this all translates into cuts tomorrow, right? You're going to see who goes down, who remains, and what they liked. Because we can talk about who we like. It's ultimately up to what the coaching staff likes, and that's the tough question. Who's playing well is who I'd play with McDavid on any given night. I wouldn't have set line there. No, exactly. You have a hole and you fill it in. Prediction, 5 guys go home. I think you might see 6 or 7 guys sent down tonight or tomorrow, and that could be the crazy part. It's fun. And Nygaard reminds me of young Carl Hagelin. Well, Carl Hagelin's a good comparison. Guy was a speed demon back in the day. Come on now. We got to get this going here. We got to get down ice and quick and get one more goal in the last 5 minutes. And I should make and steal all your subs and make it. Go for it, UV. I'm not saying you can. Do it. I 100% welcome competition. Don't think I feel like I have a monopoly and all I want is monopoly. No, I 100% encourage competition. There's a couple guys. There's a Bakersfield channel now you can talk about. It's good to go. Trust me, I'm good. And no, UV's more than welcome to get it going. And what do you think Sheehan's role will be? I'm still thinking third line center, 100%. But we'll find out. And yeah, we'll figure it out. As Haas outreaches a puck, guys. 4:30 to go in this period. And a big save there by Shane Sterling. And there we go. Jay Beagle mixing that up. Let's get it going. That's what we want to see. We want to see it mixing up. And it's with Anthony Peluso. I don't think Jay Beagle wants to take Anthony Peluso. Peluso still scraps. Jay Beagle doesn't so much anymore. And I could write an intro too. And I gotta figure that out, Ace. I gotta figure that out for sure. Anything on Bertasov? He should play tomorrow. We'll find out. And okay, UV, let's just keep it civil, boys. Keep it civil. I'm getting PS4 invites for some NBA tonight. That's going to be a good time. Do we send a message in preseason or let it tick down and lick pride? I don't know. We could send a message for sure. I wouldn't mind Peluso smacking someone down. We got 4:18 to go, and then we'll get the game review up, and we'll be good to go. Rendon, a horrible game, absolutely. Not much standing out here. Goaltending standing out for all the wrong reasons. Defense, same thing. Offense, pretty much the same thing. Nygaard's speed is really good. And really no fight, no heart, no compete. And glad I could make it. Better late than never. Too bad we aren't doing good. Cole, glad to see you. Must be late out there in Ontario, but I hope you're having a great night. And it's tough to watch the young guns endure the way the Canucks veterans are playing well. The Canucks are playing well, but it's just, we're not competing. Turnover, bad D, goal. Turnover, bad D, goal. What? What are we doing? What are we doing? Watch this. Matt Benning. Up there, turns it over, does Brad Malone. Of course, Brad Malone's a good guy to do that. And then Matt Benning sliding to make the play. Like, what are you doing, Mac? Stay on your feet. Oh, my goodness. Bring back Neil. Let him play another game tomorrow night. And this is just terrible. God, that has too much of a celly. It's a 6-1 game, yeah. It's tough. And UV, the reason I'm discussing what I'm discussing is because it's hockey season. We're now into news time. There's actual news to discuss. And is it October 2nd? I don't know. Yeah, I need to find some cookies or something. I need to get my stack of munchies up here again. It is rough. And 3:19 to go. It's lack of compete. Idiots being okay with losing that really bothers me. I'd be fighting like a mad dog back in the first period. Well, that's exactly right. Like, the glove washes should have started in the first period. Get them off their game. Get in their face. Show you're not just going to roll over and die like Matt Benning did on that goal. That was tough. I need to eat chocolate. Yeah, I could use some chocolate. I'll watch the recap down in Baco. All right, we'll catch you, Sam, tomorrow. And the Oilers losers. Yeah, tonight they are. Got to start Koskinen again tomorrow night. Give him every chance because he's only our only chance. I want to see what Mike Smith has to feature. You got to see what Mike Smith has to feature. And I miss Orange Crush. Yeah, Orange Crush was pretty cool. That was a good jersey back in the day. Let's find out. Don't mind losing, just hate watching people give up. That's exactly the problem. Hate watching the Oilers roll over and die. Always the worst. And that's what I was so bothered with in 18-19. Like, I almost like not being able to live stream. And thanks for hosting. And no problem, guys. I absolutely enjoy getting the frustrations out. As you can see, I have a lot of frustrations. I probably would be sitting here half paying attention playing video games if this was the case. And okay, let's not get on UV's case. He's as much of a viewer as you guys too, but we're good there. New jerseys are good. It's all good. Levo, oh, Cooper Marody takes the penalty, okay. And even on a shitty rink, I used more snappiness, yeah, probably. And let's figure it out. Shirelli, yeah, Shirelli. I'll hide that, but right on. We gotta hope this. 1:57 to go. Okay, we're gonna get a power play here. We're gonna find out what we get. Okay, Shane Starrett having to make too many saves here. 30 shots for the Canucks, 27 for the Oilers, 31 now. We are getting what we are getting, I guess. And now it's 32. Scramble in front. The Oilers defense, nobody put. Finally, that's what we like to see. Dmitry Samorukov finally does something. Mauls a man from behind, pushes him out of the way. Right on. No pushback whatsoever. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's right, JR. And should we get Carl Hagelin? Well, we've got Carl Hagelin in Joachim Nygaard, right? We're thinking anyway. And here we go. Brad Malone, get in there with those cross checks. Come on, lay it into it. Lay into the back. Break your dude's back. Seriously. In this game, you got to make it mean something. And bang it crossed. Come on now. Straight across. Perfect. Oilers pick it off. Throw it down the ice. 1:37 to go. We're good to go. This game should give Tippett loads of evaluations. Small bright spot of the game. Exactly. That's the thing. We are able to evaluate everybody based on this. There we go. Let's go down the ice. Come on. Shoot that puck. Good save. Good save. Good save. And a good move. Let's get it going. Okay, guys, let's keep it focused on the game. Let's not attack each other here. As down the ice, short-handed, Russell brings it up. Russell has brought compete. You know what? Russell brought compete all night long. We can't blame him, but it's a little bit too much. Too much. And we got 58 seconds to go, guys. This is tough. As 50 seconds to go. 14 seconds on the penalty kill. We should be good here. Let's keep it going. The New Jersey suck. Why do we keep commenting that? We don't need to do that. Shot blocked or blocked away by Shane Starrett. Okay, good to go. Good old Malmsteen. What? As we got 30 seconds. Oilers back at full strength. Not working the Canucks overall. Jay Beagle just allowed to do everything he wants. All the negativity only brings the negativity. I know. And what do we got? Why did Koskinen made 20 top 250 players? Well, think about it. There's 600 players in the NHL, and it wasn't that bad. And we got 16 seconds. Markstrom will play another 2 preseason games tonight about the bottom 6. I don't think this is a full shelter the bottom six because we really did not have a lot of guys in the bottom six play. And here we go. Sorry, Malmsteen was an 80s shred guitar player. Okay. Come back. See, I'm a little young. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. That's the stream. I will be streaming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We'll figure that out tomorrow as it goes along. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's been a crap of a game. I appreciate everything tonight. And we'll get going on the game review right now after I stop for a bathroom break. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. I will catch you in the game review right away up on